person.
There we go. All right. So, welcome to the later edition of Knights of the Smith Dinner Table live streaming Extinction Curse, our second episode of it. Sorry for the late start. Unfortunately, I work in a career where I am considered essential personnel, and they have switched my schedule around. And since I'm the one who broadcasts, we all kind of have to adjust to my schedule, unfortunately. So, without further ado, I will turn it back over to our game master for this campaign, Mike. Mike, it's all yours.
Well, when last we left our Crazy Carnies, since you like the alliteration with that, you were just coming back from having your rogue petrified by the lizard chicken.
How's it going? I'll keep you guys excited. New characters coming every week.
Yep. Sometimes 2 or 3 in a session.
We don't know. It may happen.
But as you were approaching back towards the campfire where the rest of the circus folk were awaiting your investigation, you were hearing the sounds of musical instruments.
Ah, yes. I'll get the map loaded.
As we can hear D in the background.
Yeah. Oh, there we are.
There we go.
There we go. And we were heading back. I think my daughter's trying to kill herself.
She's got so much to live for.
Right?
Life after Corona Apocalypse.
Houses will be cheap.
It might exist. But yeah, as you guys were heading back towards the campfire, the sounds of pipes, fiddles, and horns echoes across from the camp, from the meeting fire, where the members of the Circus of Wayward Wonders have been waiting for the proclamation that it is safe for them to return to their wagons. But now everyone has formed 2 concentric circles with the musicians on the inside and everyone else dancing on the outside. Their energetic prancing seems incongruous with the weariness on their faces. Help us, the professor pants, sweat pouring down his frail face as his limbs jerk back in time to the lively jig.
It's a common thing for us to do. Do we normally sit around and play campfire music?
Not after somebody's been murdered, no.
I mean, speak for yourself.
What god do you follow again, Mike?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No, yeah, no. Is it the Saren Ray?
Okay.
I am going
Tell a
to.
joke.
On first glance, does it look like our people are playing the music?
No, actually, as you look inside the circle, there are a couple of looks like tiny people and crickets combined.
All right.
Tiny people and crickets.
Yeah. If like a cricket and a person were a centaur, that's what these things would look like to you.
I am going to attempt to identify what they are.
All right, give me a nature check.
Ooh, natty 19 for a 23.
23. Well, those would be Griggs. And as Griggs, you know they are Fae. They're good creatures, typically. They're the kindly musicians who often get themselves into trouble due to their penchant for confronting evil well beyond their ability to vanquish. But with that role, you also do know that their fiddling can compel people to dance.
I will quietly pass this on to my compatriots.
I don't think I'm up for dancing tonight. Feeling
Yeah.
kind of after all this.
Well, what are you guys going to do?
I would recommend the most diplomatic of us step in and have a word with the Fae.
Which one of you's diplomatic?
I'm trained in diplomacy. So I'll step up, say hello, friends.
Well, first you got to get through the crowd because they're dancing tightly in the circle. So you could either do it by brute force, finesse, or working your way through the center with by joining into the dance.
Well, can I try an acrobatics check just to kind of weave the room?
Yep, that would be the finesse option. Go ahead and give me your acrobatics check.
Total of 20.
20, you are through to the center. Anyone else getting to the center?
I'm not a very physical person. I will move up to about there myself.
Okay.
I think I'm going to come lean over here by this wagon.
All right. And what's Kaz doing?
Can I go by the river and go backside of this?
I told you they're good.
It'll take you a couple of rounds to get around to that point, but you could start going there this round. Now, as you get in, Fixia, they are excited to see you.
Hello, friends.
We're huge fans of any hero who succeeds at performing. Oh, they were big fans of your trick at the show. Have fun. Join the dance.
I'm sorry, my friend. We just came back from a long fight out there in the woods, and I'm a little tired. I don't feel like dancing this evening.
But everyone's having such a good time.
Well, if you have any ale, maybe that'll lift my spirits.
Petrified.
No, we do not.
Well,
So sit, watch your friends have fun.
All right, so I'll sit down. So what are you guys doing around here?
Give me a perception check, and then go ahead and move Kaz over to the backside. And everyone can go ahead and make that perception check.
I got a 16.
16.
Oh, dice are loving me tonight. Natty 20 for a 24. Don't worry, they'll start hating me soon.
That's fair.
Got a 22.
22. And Kaz?
I don't know where your perception is.
James,
And a
that's a
20.
0-2, not 2
Oh,
0.
24.
Okay. So everyone who got above a 15 notices that the people who are dancing don't look like they're actually enjoying themselves.
Ah. So can I make? So I want to inquire again what they're doing there, and I ask them. So what are their purpose for gathering at our campsite? Is, and can I make a diplomacy check to see if they'll tell me the truth?
Okay. It's perception to sense motive.
Okay. 18.
18. Okay. They're very truthful when they tell you they adored the performance, and when they heard the sad music around the fire, we couldn't resist in helping but get things a little bit more lively. Everybody seems so sad.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately. Well.
As James is pulling up what they look like, they are cricket centaurs. Or to those who made the nature check, grigs.
Griggs.
They are friendly fae, as Becca espouses her love of them.
Hey, they were fun, man.
Right? They don't mean any harm, it seems. What are you going to do?
Well, I'm just going to tell them that, everybody's a little sad right now because our ringleader, he was tragically killed this evening.
We're making them happier.
Yeah. Well, is there anything that you guys need help with, or is there anything that you need from us?
No, we're helping you.
Okay. How long do you plan on sticking around?
Well, until the party's over.
So let me guess, the party's just getting started then.
Well, of course.
Well, if that's the case, then I might as well join in on the dance. You insist.
Okay, go ahead and give me a performance or society check.
All right.
See if you can get into step with the other one. The Fixia has joined the dance. What's everyone else going to do now?
I sigh. Pretty dramatically.
Where I'm standing.
Good call. What was your roll there, Sexton?
18.
18? Yeah. It's pretty simple steps.
And I will attempt to make my way through the crowd.
Okay, how are you doing that?
Finesse.
Finesse,
with a acrobatics of 17.
You are through to the middle.
And I will look at the Fae.
Boys, quit.
And say, kind Fae, I understand that you wish to do nothing but help, but we need time to mourn first before we party.
Give me diplomacy check.
We must mourn the loss of our great leader. There it is. Diplomacy is 8.
No, the best way to turn that, frown around is to flip it upside down.
But look around. Look at their faces. They are exhausted. They are tired. They are not happy, friends.
Well, they're enjoying the dance. Diplomacy check. If anybody else is doing anything else, jump on in.
20 even.
20 even? Oh, you're right. They do look sad. Why are they so sad?
They lost a
we
great
should
man
stop.
today.
So they stop playing, seem a little bit dejected, but they're like, well, I'm sorry you guys having such a bad day.
But please, I invite you to stay with us.
You guys might need...
When it's a happier time, we will all be happy. And I'll look around to the rest of our circus friends, giving them the just agree with me look. We will all be happy to share a
They
happy
kind of
song and
collapse and kind of nod a little bit. Give me another diplomacy check.
dance. Come on, Torg die, don't fail me. 18.
18. Oh, no, you mourn. We'll come back when it's a better day. It was such a good performance. We didn't even know anything went wrong. And she reaches into a little pouch that she's wearing and lays a small crystal down on a plate and just says, you guys take this. You might need it. Again, thank you. We're sorry to have bothered you. And they flutter off.
I'll bow to them as they leave.
I forget what Ben's character's name was. I'm going to go over and pick Ben up and just kind of have him lean at the cart with me.
And then
I'll
I'll
just keep him with me.
calmly turn to look at Fixia.
Hey,
Raise
I
an
was having
eyebrow.
fun dancing, you know?
They were
I was
killing
just
our
having a
people
party.
unknowingly, friend. Could you not see that?
I mean, sometimes you just gotta dance.
Just remember, you can dance if you want to.
Something about friends wearing pants I don't understand.
That's it.
But yes, Gareth is stoned. Go figure.
I mean, isn't Ben usually?
Right? That's why I enjoyed it so much that it was him who got stoned. What are you guys doing now?
Is someone gonna pick up Crystal?
That's what I was going to do. I was going to pick up the crystal and read aura.
Oh, well, it is decidedly magical.
And then I'll try and identify it. That is only a... There it is. 15.
Only a 15? Let me see.
Booze.
I don't believe that is enough to do it.
I raise an eyebrow. Powerful magic that I cannot yet identify.
Let me take a look at it.
If you're trained in Arcana, you can make the check.
17.
17.
And then Tristan, you have any idea what we're gonna do with Gareth here?
Give him a day and he'll either come out of it or he won't. But I don't believe that our friend Fixia has the magic to remove the petrification. Nor do I yet.
Alright, I'll go stick him in my workshop.
It is a potency crystal.
This is one of those things, this potency things. Is it for a weapon or armor?
It's not
Doesn't
a.
matter.
It's the consumable kind, not the kind that actually. It's
Oh,
the
it's not a-
crystal, not the rune.
Not a rune, right? So
Yeah.
you can put it inside a rune, or that's how you craft a rune.
No, it's a one-time use talisman
Hmm.
that it's on page 569. When you affix it to a weapon, the weapon becomes a +1 striking weapon for the rest of the turn. So it's kind of a one-time use. Oh, now this weapon is +1 in striking.
Gotcha.
How long does that last? Oh, you are the person most likely to use it, Stanley. So I recommend that you take this.
Alright, I'll take it back to my shop and look at it later on when I put Gareth in the closet. He'll
Yep.
have to come out eventually.
Or he won't. Or you have a
It's hilarious.
statue for the sideshow.
I'm sensing
he's
a lot of
already
sass
hard,
from him. He's already a stone. But you can if you want to. But... You grab some.
So where are you guys going next?
I believe we had intended to check the wagons.
Correct. Which wagon are you starting with?
We already checked.
Ringleaders.
Yep, we already checked this one. So maybe either start at this end or this end of this side.
Yeah, we could just start at the top side.
Do we have time somewhere in here for Fixa to do another medicine check on me? Because I'm rough.
It has not been an hour yet.
Copy that.
All right.
Though at any point he could use a spell.
Well, I've only got one left, so I'm gonna save it.
That's fair. All right. So which side are you starting at? Back side, front side?
Up towards the top, I believe, was the consensus.
Okay. You start checking through wagons, and it's clear until you get to the wagon of the Featherfall 5.
Knew they looked suspicious.
The statue keeps mumbling. It's weird.
It's the strangest thing.
The statue's in your wagon, though.
But
Oh,
as you're approaching, you guys are right about here.
Okay, give me half a second here. I was fixing names. I should have done this earlier, but I've been a little busy today.
Slacker. Nah.
How dare you
You've been
not
doing
do
this
things
work.
correctly?
How dare you, job?
Right?
It's like you're essential or something, James.
There are days I don't want to.
Essentially, essentially an idiot like the rest of us, huh?
Oh.
Boom.
I won't
I
argue.
am too. I am too.
Why did we go into
Never seen
EMS?
you, man.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That's why I'm gonna be a pilot, so I can get laid off. It's great.
I must have misheard. I just heard I'm going to be a pilot because I want to get laid and
Off.
Laid off.
jerked
There's-
off. What? I don't know what's going on. This
Hey,
is,
I mean, those are some sticky controls, if you know what I mean.
oh
Gotta do
my.
something up there.
I've heard some things about those
my.
folks.
Anyway,
All right. So we got down to the Featherfall 5.
A cookie is way too crunchy. Can't do it. Well, it's because it's here I'm a hobo. But as you approach that wagon, a rustling of leaves can be heard as hundreds of red-eyed rats scurry about the foliage. The rats surround a halfling woman wearing a headdress in the shape of a rat's head, its open mouth framing her face. "Isn't it a pretty sight?" she cackles, twisting her grip on a gnarled staff. "I had hoped to murder more of you while the whole town was watching. That would have frightened them away from here for good. But a better slaughter might be even better. Foolish farmers and poisoners of Aberton will discover your rat-chewed corpses. No one will know how it happened, but everyone will whisper that nature is taking its revenge, and it is through me. I'll wager most of the town will be gone in a week, and the rest will fall easily. Then perhaps the land can heal from the cancer known as Aberton. And go ahead and give me some initiatives as the halfling, a giant rat, and the rat swarm approach.
Natural 20 for a 25.
nice.
All right, give me a second here. Gotta pull up the ratties.
About there, Mike?
Yeah. All right, Kaz, what's your initiative?
She is. Okay, hold on.
Oh.
13.
All right, Fixia.
16.
Stanley.
25, natural 20.
And Tristan.
16.
16, all right. Big giant rat is going there. His buddy, the swarm of rats,
You
is
get
going there. And the halfling commanding them. All right, new dice is needed. That is a lot of bad rolls.
Woo!
Mr. Nunn,
Yes.
for this battle, you are the giant rat.
Yay! Just tell me what to roll, box.
That's right.
Hey, good news, guys. My dice hate me, so you know.
We're all dead.
Why do you think I gave you the giant rat and not the important NPC?
I mean, I kind of figured.
Stanley, you are up first. Can we get the mobs coming from giant rat here, swarm and halfling at the circle? And then I'll clear off my marks.
So I will mark my prey as the swarm of rats, right? Those are two different targets, the swarm and the lady.
Swarm, the lady, and then the
Okay.
giant rat. Yeah,
wanna make sure.
3 different targets.
So I'll hunt prey on the swarm,
Okay.
and then I will pull a torch out and light it. And that'll be 3 actions.
That is indeed 3 actions. Tristan.
Tristan, let's see. Let me switch to my view. Okay, so yeah, I can still see everything. I see that big rat, and I already used that twice. So, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. I am going to do an electric arc that crosses back and forth between the halfling and the giant rat.
Okay.
Reflex save.
And what's the save DC?
17.
Okay. She seems to just shrug it off while the rat gets a little bit of it. What was your damage?
7.
Okay. Yeah, you think the rat might have been able to shake it off a little bit, but it didn't even touch her.
Okay, that's 2 actions, and for my last action, I cast Shield.
That's a good one. Fixia, what you doing?
I am going to let's see here. What do I want to do first? Can I go ahead and cast Divine Lance on the person controlling?
At the halfling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll go ahead and Divine Lance.
And that's an attack roll from you, correct?
It's
Yeah.
a cantrip. Yeah.
It's a spell attack roll.
That is 18 to hit.
18
Here she is. She looks crazy.
is a miss.
Ah. Alrighty. And then I will use my last action to let's see, I think I'm gonna raise my shield.
Good call, good call. All right, Kaz, you are up.
Can I go into tiger stance? And then I went to attack with my claws.
Okay, who are you attacking?
Oh, I guess I can move you. I want to attack the big rat. So can I move the rat?
Going after the giant rat. Okay.
Then I'll try to attack it with my claws.
All right, so flurrying for your last action?
Yeah.
Okay.
16.
16 hits the giant rat.
Ooh. The second one was only a 9.
A 9 will miss. Damage from the one hit.
8 points of
8.
slashing.
Well, that rat is dead. Ben Nunn's lost a second character today.
Told you it happened.
Sorry.
Hey, I've only lost one. The other one's technically still alive. Technically.
Technically.
He's just in the closet, remember.
That's tomorrow's
Yeah.
roll.
What?
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 Never mind.
I missed it.
Nothing.
Are you sure?
Let's continue the story.
Let's continue. That's okay. I'll have you rolling damage for the swarm now. I didn't figure the giant rat would last very long.
What dice do I need?
For the swarm, I'll tell you in just a moment.
All right.
So I need everyone in a 20-foot burst centered on the cleric to... Oh, you don't have to do it until the round you start your turn, as the ground erupts and entangles you.
Good.
And then... And that is all she is going to do at the moment. She's going to actually have her single move down 20 feet past the wagon as she unleashes the rat swarm. Which the rat swarm has a 30-foot movement speed, is not impeded by the entanglement. And, well, was that a single move of 30?
That's 20 so far.
Okay, engulf the three of you that are in the L formation, not Kaz. Mr. Nunn,
Yes.
give me a d6 of damage as they are biting everyone.
5, 6, 7, 8.
1d6.
What?
Roll 1d6.
37.
5.
Yep.
All right, everyone in that area will take 5 points of damage. I need reflex saves from everyone.
Oh.
Are we still
Tristan,
talking about the people in the L, or me too?
Yes,
Yeah.
no, Kaz, you are not involved in this. They did not swarm you.
Tristan has an 11 on the save.
Okay,
I got a 14.
14, okay. And then Dustin.
11 as well.
All right, I need all of you to throw fortitude saves for me as well.
Natural 20, 25.
Nice.
22.
Okay. Good recoveries.
Not doing good.
Uh-oh.
Oh, here. Hold on. There we go. I'm fixing things. 9.
9? All right, no problem. Mr.
9?
Nunn, with their third
Yes.
action, they're going to engulf swarming bites again, so give me another d6.
6.
All right, everybody takes 6 points of damage.
And I am dying 1.
Be-doo, be-doo.
Ah,
Nice.
thanks, Ben. Your dice
You're
aren't
welcome.
hating you at the moment.
No, they're
Oh,
not, which
hey,
really
hey.
sucks.
Hey, Ben, I got something for you. Hold on. I got to dig it out of my pocket here.
Let
Here it is.
me pull you up on the bigger screen. Okay, yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
Tristan and Fixia, give
Hey.
me both reflex saves as well again.
Okay.
Hey,
Mm,
James, did you get that memo I sent?
which one?
This one?
Oh, okay.
16.
16. All right, give me a fort save from you. And then Tristan, I need a reflex.
I failed. I didn't crit fail. I got a 10.
Okay, another fort save from you as well then.
That would be a 16 on my fort save.
I got a
16.
15.
Okay, thank you. We're back to the top of the rotation, round 2. Stanley, flat check.
Ooh, not good. 4.
4, dying 2.
Dying 2.
Tristan, what you doing?
I reach into my belt pouch. I pull out a small vial filled with red liquid, and I pop the cork on it and drink a minor healing potion, which takes me back up a bit. And for my
2
last
actions?
action, I wish to attempt to move out of this rat swarm.
You are able to try to move on a reflex save, please.
Natty 20.
Then you are able to move. It is difficult terrain still, though.
All right, so... Oops, I hit the Windows key. Can I make an athletics check to try and climb up on top of this wagon that I'm next to?
You may.
All right. I'm going to stay with this time. My athletics check was a 14.
14 wasn't quite good enough to scramble up there.
All right, but that does get me out of their square.
Yes. Fixia, what you doing?
All right. I am going to go ahead and attempt to get out of this swarm as well.
All right, reflex save.
21.
21, you were able to move out of the area. It is still considered difficult terrain.
Okay. And
Wait.
then can I?
Which way you moving?
I want to move towards the closest wagon, and I want to attempt an athletics check as well to get on top of it.
Okay, so 5'10".
That is a 17 for that athletics check.
You were able to scramble on top of the wagon, and that is the end of your movement.
Okay. And then for my last action, can I cast heal on Stanley?
Nope, because you're not standing next to him.
One action heal. You have to be next to him.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
But I do believe is stabilize a single action cast?
Yes.
So you could stabilize him from there.
Okay. Yeah, I do have that cantrip, so I will go ahead and cast stabilize.
Oh, nope, stabilize is a 2 action cast.
Yes,
Oh,
it is.
My bad. I thought it
I
was one.
just looked it up. Yeah. Well, let's see here. I am. What am I gonna do for my last action? Can I go ahead and pull out just my last action? I'm gonna go ahead and pull out my crossbow.
Okay.
He had successfully climbed up, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But the entanglement covers even the top of the wagon, too.
That's not my worry.
Yep, it's all over every surface in this 20-foot burst. But that's okay. Kaz, what are you doing?
Can I move next to this lady?
Can Kaz see that lady?
Here, let me.
She would have seen her.
I would have seen her walk that way.
You would have seen her
Walk that
dip
way.
down, so you can start approaching. Give me a reflex save first.
25.
25. Yeah, you're able to move. It's still difficult terrain, so 5, 10, that's 20. And then from there, you can
20.
see her. How much movement do you have left?
25.
25.
So 25 puts you there in one move action. Second move action.
Yeah, if I get move closer.
Okay.
YOLO.
And final action.
I'll flurry her ass.
Flurry on her. Okay, first attack.
Do we still get hero points?
Yes.
Yes, you
We
got
gotta-
hero points at the start of the session.
I'd like to use my hero point.
Okay.
She rolled a 1.
It's a good time to use a hero point.
First one's 22.
Okay, second attack at a -4.
8.
8 is a critical failure on that one. You're going to be, let's see.
It wasn't a 1, was it? Okay.
Okay,
And it was
so
a 5.
you slipped in the darkness. Excuse me. And you're going to be considered flat-foot to her for this next attack. All right. But you did hit with the first one, so give me some damage.
8 points.
8 points. You lash out, slash out, tiger claw, white claw, whatever basic beverage of your choice, and
Are you
slash out.
stereotyping me?
Only a lot. But you did hit her. And with that, the giant rat stays dead. She is not a big fan of that. So she is going to reach out and touch you. As her hand crackles in a field of lightning.
Kinky.
Hey, we don't
Whoa.
kink here.
Some things.
Quite a few, actually.
Something, yeah.
Yeah, we
Does
kink
it-
shame.
I believe a 14 will miss. Unless you're wearing metal armor, which you are not. So yeah, she tries to smack you with a hand covered in lightning. You definitely dodge out of the way. So instead, she'll try the sickle with her last attack. That's a 7.
That's a crit. KO.
What's your base AC?
18.
18. It is not because you're flat-footed.
You said she was only flat-footed for the first attack. Your words.
I did say that, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Well,
But he's mine.
Now she's going to be considered flat-footed for her first attack. Apparently, it is somebody went and dropped something behind that wagon, a little bit slippery to stand on. That's okay. The swarm is coming. As the swarm will go climb on top of the wagon after the moving things.
Oh yeah, you don't say.
Yep. It has a climb speed of 10 feet, so it will be able to get up there in one. And Mr. Nunn, give me 2 more D6 rolls.
First one is a 5.
So
Second
since
one
it's
is a
up on
1.
top, am I out of it? Because I
No,
wasn't able to
because
climb
on
up.
top of the wagon?
it's basically think of it as a cube.
Okay. It was worth a shot.
It was. So it was a 5 and what?
A 1.
So 6 total damage to the both of
6
you.
total.
All right, and I'm dying 1.
Okay. I need 2 basic reflex saves from both of you.
16 and 17.
Okay.
20.
And the second one?
Is good. 14.
14. Okay. I need 1 fortitude save from the both of you.
17.
22.
Thank you. All right.
I am at 0.
So you are dying 1.
1.
I'm also dying 1.
All right. This might be a quick campaign.
This might be. This is kind of brutal. Let's see. Tristan, or no, Stanley, give me your flat check.
13.
13. That's enough. You're good. Tristan, give me your flat check.
11.
11.
And I have
You're
toughness.
dying too. Oh, you have toughness?
I have
So-
toughness.
So you're
I was only
good.
at dying 1, so my DC was 11, then down to 10.
Yep. So you were good. Fixia,
12.
12. You're good. And Kaz, you're actually still doing something. What are you doing?
I want to get in my tiger stance.
You're still in your
You're
tiger
still in
stance
You stay in that stance
Yep,
until
until you drop it.
or do
I'm
something
gonna
that's
stay in my tiger stance
concentrate on the tiger stance. Is that an action, or are you doing that for free?
for free. Please.
Okay.
And then I guess I will try to flurry blow her face again.
Okay. First
And
action flurry of blows.
Not roll a 1.
Yeah, please don't roll a 1. I don't want to end the night in the first real combat encounter.
The first one's a 23.
23 is a solid hit. Second attack at a -4.
Nat 20
Ooh.
for a 19. That's kind of sad.
All right. And this is
That's
slashing.
still
Oh.
So does that count as a crit?
That is a critical hit.
So she gets persistent bleed
She's
because
gonna
I'm in
be
my tiger
bleeding.
stance.
And severed spine. The target must succeed at a fortitude save or be paralyzed till healed. What is your class DC?
Ooh.
17 for her.
Nine.
17. So
17.
it's 17 on the fortitude
Hey,
save.
Becca, will you confirm what dice I just rolled? What number that is? Oh no, this one. Yeah, 5 on the fortitude save for a total of 13
Failure.
as you eviscerate her. Yeah, my dice are sucking tonight. I've already retired 2 of them.
Wave high.
So, and that was double damage on that spine severing?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, the first one. Oh wait, what?
I don't know why it doesn't show you when you pop in the screen.
Do you see?
Yeah.
The first attack, it was
Doesn't
a
like Cheryl.
7 points of damage.
No one likes
7, okay. The second attack?
And multiply it. Second one, you multiply.
Yeah.
The second one's 10 points of damage.
10. So a total of 17.
And that
And what was that effect again, James?
paralyzed
until
until
Completely
healed.
paralyzed.
So
Okay.
she is
And then
she is just
does the bleed go now, or does it go on her turn?
It goes at the end of her turn.
Okay.
But that was your first action of the round. What would you like to do?
keep going. Keep going. She's got a -6 to her AC right now.
Yeah.
And I wanna do a claw attack and just slash her in the face.
Do you want to do a claw attack, or do you want to do a? Is flurry of blows a flourish?
It's a flourish, yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you can only do one around. All right, this attack will be at a -8.
You're picking your nose on the live stream.
16.
16. That's a hit.
No. No.
Ooh, for 5 points of slashing damage.
5 points of slashing damage.
She's
and your
excited.
third action.
She's so cute.
What do people do? What's my next penalty if I hit her again?
Still a minus 8.
Is at -8.
Oh,
Anything
okay.
after the third attack is always
Great,
at the...
we'll just try again.
There you go.
Go for her face with my claws. 13?
I like
13.
Mike's background.
Hits because of the paralyzed.
Ooh.
Yeah, he went.
For 8 points of slashing damage.
For 8 points of slashing damage.
You need to go to bed. Go with Mama.
She is paralyzed.
Brush his teeth.
Yeah.
Are you up next?
I am unconscious.
You're unconscious?
Yes. I'm going to step away for just a moment.
That's fine. You both have stabilized, so you're good. As it is her turn. Let's roll her. Give me a d4 bleed damage. And she does not pass the persistent bleed.
4.
For 4 bleed. Oh, wow.
I'll push her out with her claw.
Ouch. She bled out.
All right.
Ooh.
How many hit points did she have? Like, how bad did she hit her that turn? That was like 30, wasn't it?
A little bit more than 30, but she only had 49 total.
Oh,
When
and
she
you did all
falls, I want to
that.
spit on her face.
What happened to you?
Who hurt you? Who hurt you?
And without her controlling the swarm, as I rolled the fate die favorably in your favor, the swarm breaks up and scatters.
That's convenient.
I mean, it means you guys are still alive.
I know. All right.
So, what are you doing, Kaz?
Everybody's conscious, right?
Everybody is unconscious
Unconscious.
but alive. You were the
Yeah.
only one still standing.
I'm gonna go to our healer, and I'm gonna take one of my minor healing potions out and shove it down his throat.
All right.
Bottle
Go
and
ahead.
all.
Yeah.
Roll me the D8.
5.
5 points of healing.
Right.
And I'm gonna say, hey, fix this.
Yeah.
Alexia yourself.
Well, I guess I will get down from this wagon.
Fair.
If you make me do an athletics check, that will.
No, you're
acrobatics.
good.
Okay. I was gonna say
You
that
can
was.
take your time and get down properly because nothing's attacking you.
Yeah, probably a good idea to take my time. All right. I can't really see who's closest to me on this view, but whoever's closest to me, I'm gonna go ahead and stabilize.
They're all stabilized at this point. If you wanted to spend your last heal as a 3 action to heal the area, you could do that.
All right. Yeah, that's fine. I'll do a 3 action heal then. So that just like a 30.
Just a straight D8. Yep.
Right. 8. Everybody gets 8.
Everybody gets 8. That was down.
Cool. Back up.
All right. That's
Officially out of spells, but you found the person who is killing everything.
yeah.
Told you it was a druid.
All right.
James, you're at 8 hit points. Kristen killed her with 4 points of persistent bleed.
Yep, she rolled the exact number it needed to kill her.
Nice.
So we got a 3 action heal for 8 points.
And then without her magic, the swarm dispersed.
Yeah.
Fucking druids, man.
So we should probably rest for the night, I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would
You
say we
guys
can call it safe.
In fact, do that. while you're doing that, level up to level 2.
Ooh.
Right.
Boy.
As you all have just
boy.
completed part 1 of the show must go on, Murder
You're
in the
welcome.
Signature Ring.
Part 1 and we all
Huzzah!
almost died.
I think we all died once.
Yeah, I think so. I think we've all been dying once.
Yep.
I guess I'll. Well, he can come out of the closet on his own and level up.
All right, Mr. Nunn. Moment of truth. It's the next day. Give me that fort save.
I'm gonna swing the door open and see if he
As
crumbles or comes
Becca's
alive.
staring intently.
15.
15. Hold, please.
You
I
have a hero
don't
point?
believe that is enough to come out of
Yeah,
it.
everything that has
We're
proficiency
going to
goes
use
up.
that. We're going to use that hero point.
Okay, you're gonna try the hero point.
Yeah.
All right. Are you bringing in a new level 2 character?
Yeah, I'm going to be bringing in a new level 2 character. That was a 6.
A 6? Yes, you are permanently.
Fuck off.
Well,
So I'm just gonna display his statue in my workshop and be like, he said he'd come back today. I'll give him another day. And just like
Yep.
make him a coat rack as of now.
Because hero points, it's a complete reroll. It's not take the better of the two, correct?
correct.
All right. So, Mr. Nunn.
Yep.
If you'd have stuck on your first one, you would have been able to roll again tomorrow. But instead, you rolled from a fail to a critical fail, and therefore are paralyzed permanently.
Nice.
Becca can fuck off, by the way. I can hear her laughing.
Ben says he's very fond of you and wishes you well. But yes, the cockatrice. I don't know if this counts as a death in the first section or a death in the second.
I would say second.
Yeah, because it was the next morning. We won't give you that victory.
Mr. Nunn, go ahead and bring in a new level 2.
Did you already have one drawn up?
I had started a ranger or a druid. I just didn't know what I wanted to go with. How much healing do we have?
Not much.
Fucking druid it is then. I'll be making potions left and right.
Oh, then you'll need the magical crafting feat at third, second, whatever level you can
Second.
get that.
Right, as soon as I can get it.
Yep. As soon as, because it depends on when you can become a expert in the class. Not all classes can go expert at level 2.
Now I don't know what kind of character.
I mean, we didn't know much about that character, so it could probably be really the same.
Hey, I'm bringing back Gareth's twin brother, Aerith. No, I'm like an elf. I'm probably going to stick with elf.
Well, that's fine. Anybody looking at her gear, by the way? I know you're all
Yes.
a bunch of hobos.
Yeah, we would have done that, but
Bunch of hobos.
When you cast Detect Magic, there was an aura of magic.
got a 24 to search her, if that makes a difference.
Yeah.
10 plus 2 is
Once you
12 times 2.
read
is
aura
24.
her various things, it's the sickle that had a potency rune etched into it. So it is a +1 sickle. Other than that, she had hide armor, the key to the ringmaster's wagon.
That's where that got to.
Yep, her rat hood and a staff. If somebody wants to rock a rat hood.
I'll do it.
You did kill her, so.
Taking trophies. I like it. I approve.
I remember a character we had like that. Named
Yeah.
the Hammer that took
Yeah.
trophies from that. Yeah.
He was a wonderful, wonderful man.
Kind of
Evil
dumb.
guys.
Forever rest in peace inside whatever ogre ate him. I hope he gave them indigestion.
What's that stunt? Diarrhea.
All right. So, with that, it's the next morning. What are you guys planning on doing now?
Level.
Oh, well, we're more just talking right now. Or do you guys need to focus on leveling?
No. I believe I can get alchemical crafting at level 2. So,
Do you have? I think that requires expert in crafting, doesn't it?
Alchemical crafting is just trained in crafting,
Okay.
if I recall
right,
correctly.
it should be the way I built it out. But,
Yep, alchemical crafting you can get at level 1, so yeah, trained.
so in the morning, unless something of importance comes up, I'll be in my shop messing with learning a little bit of stuff.
Okay, what 4 formulas are you picking?
I picked up Elixir of Life, Alchemist Fire, Thunderstone, and I'll wait a second on the third because I have that feat that lets me pick up the new one at every level. So those are all first levels. So I should really get 5, right? Because of the scholar thing I got with the hobgoblin.
Right. Yeah, you'll get the 4 level 1s and then
a level 2. So I'll do giant centipede venom as my 4th, I believe. Well, I was going to use that for our rogue that we used to have.
It's okay.
Yeah, I'll use it still. That's fine. And then I'll tell you my number 2 in a while.
Animal Wrangler, Mike.
Okay. You taking the animal trainer archetype?
Yeah, for a druid, I was thinking about it.
Yeah, go for it. It's one of the new archetypes that they've just released for Extinction Curse, and luckily, Path Builder, for those of you who play this and need the digital option, Path Builder 2nd edition free app on your app devices. Wonderful resource. If you like it, pay for it so that the people who are producing it can continue to do so in a way that in a timely manner.
I chose to pay for it. It doesn't really change much, but works well.
You get to do some more customizable stuff and animal companions.
I think you can create the wands and some of the scrolls and stuff.
Yeah. It gives you more
is-
options there.
Is there a limit for how many talismans I can put on a weapon?
1.
1.
1 per weapon? Okay. That's
Yep, but they are one-use items, so
right.
they die out after you use them.
Yeah, I just have the 2, the owlbear claw and that potency crystal. So I'll put those on in the morning as well.
Do you have a repair kit?
No, I do not, so I won't put those on. I did forget about that.
Let's see, somebody in the... There is one available at the circus, though.
Okay, so I will put
one of those on. Which one you going for? The potency crystal or the owlbear's talisman?
I'm not sure yet. I was just looking, that way while I leveled I can participate as well.
Yeah.
So,
I think the potency crystal probably will get more than the owlbear, just based off of it being a general striking for a turn.
Right, I think that's what I was thinking of, but I hadn't looked back at the owlbear yet. So yeah, just go ahead and I'll put the crystal on.
So how many spells do I get now at 2nd level? I'm trying to find it.
You can cast 1 more spell per day. First level.
You'll get 1 more first level.
Okay.
You have access to your entire spell list.
Yep.
Meaning that I can cast any first level spells.
You can memorize any first level spell, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to prepare it for the day, but you can cast anything off of that list. And then you got your font of 1 plus your charisma modifier of additional healing you can use per day.
Okay.
All right.
I missed it completely, didn't I?
What did you miss?
I was staring at my book and Becca flashed me off camera, and I didn't see it until she started giggling, and I looked up as to what was so funny. So yeah, that's dedication to.
I
Dedication
think
to the craft,
I
man.
think it's stupidity, but we'll call it dedication.
Hey, dedication to the game, not to boobies.
Don't hate the player, hate the game. All right. Three gold.
So Gareth, what's the new character's name?
But I don't know.
Dead Man Walking number 2. Got it.
Death date to be named later.
Right. Corona Apocalypse.
Just call him like Doa. We'll call him DOA.
Anybody else get anything nifty for level 2?
Well, since we suddenly find ourselves short of rogue, I picked up the rogue dedication.
Oh. And that doesn't stop your spell level gain with the way that second edition's archetypes work.
Yeah,
Yep.
archetypes are pretty sweet. I'm actually looking at that right this second because I might
I
go
still get my
Alchemist.
spells. It's just that I also
Dedication.
pick up some other stuff for the feat.
And you had the dex of 14 required?
Yes. My dex is 16. After making the correction where I messed it up.
Where you didn't read through the character creation properly?
It's been a rough few weeks.
Oop, I cannot do the Alchemist because I have to have 14 intel. Do I not? I thought I did intel as my secondary.
What did Kaz get for second level? I haven't looked at the monk.
I got
I've got 12 intel.
a monk feat of Stunning Fist, and I got a skill feat of Quick Jump.
Nice.
Good choices.
So Stunning Fist, it looks like when you flurry, you can try to stun the target. They get a fort versus your class DC or stun 1. Oh wow, this is much better than it used to be with Stunning Fist.
All right, so the base level 1, you can have an 18, a 16. Can you have a 16, 14,
Yep.
Yeah.
and so you can have 2 that have nothing in it, and then we didn't write these down right, Francis.
Right, depending on how you're stacking your skill sets, you
Oh,
can have
wait.
a max of 118, 116.
I'm changing that. I'm going back to my original plan. I'm taking the Rune Scarred dedication.
Wrote this
Ooh.
wrong, but
Rune Scarred dedication. What
'Cause
does
I-
that one do?
Dex-
I am Varisian,
Yep.
this should-
That's in
and
your backstory.
due to my exposure to rune magic, I've become rune scarred with visible glowing runes on my body in the form of tattoos or scars. It will give me an additional cantrip that I can cast as an innate arcane spell.
Nifty.
I completely forgot I was going to do that.
All right.
So does anybody have alchemical crafting yet?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm
You are doing
Stanley the craftsman, so I'm crafting everything.
Okay.
But
Uh,
you can
Druid
pick it up
Bolt.
and get different
Right, you
formulas.
can get different stuff.
Or the same. It doesn't matter.
So I should see.
You know, you can only make 4 a day depending on what you're making,
Yeah.
as well as y'all will need the finances to get that done.
Mr.
All right.
Lawson. Talon. We'll just go with Talon as the name.
Alan.
So I too am changing a little bit. I'm going to take the archetype for alchemist.
Familiar.
So that'll actually give you 4 more additional first level formulas on top of that, and then you'll actually get a different skill feat
Okay, right. All right,
because
yeah.
you don't need to take the
Right.
alchemical crafting feat. You get that one for free. So pick out
Right,
4
that's
more
why I'm
first
kinda doing
levels.
Okay, I will. And then instead of my ranger feat, that's what I'm taking, right?
Correct. Yeah. Instead of any
Okay.
other feat, you take the dedication feat.
Right. Just wanted to make sure I had that right in my brain.
Yep.
Insane in the membrane.
You gain alchemical crafting feat and 4 additional first level formulas. And then you can have 1 second level formula as well with your...
So I'll have 9 formulas total, 1 second level.
Correct.
And I get daily regents, don't I? You gain the Alchemist Infused Regents class feature, gaining a number of regents a day.
Yep, you get 2
Cool.
reagents per day.
Equal to
Now
your
I can
level.
pick
So-
any arcane spell that is not listed as rare or uncommon, correct?
Correct.
All right. I've got my spell chosen.
What spell?
Shattering Gem from Gods and Magic. It is an arcane and a primal spell. 2 action casts, somatic and verbal. Ranges touch. I target 1 creature. Has a duration of 1 minute. A large gem with 5 hit points floats around the target in an erratic pattern. Each time a creature attempts to strike the target attempts a DC 11 flat check. On a success, the gem blocks the attack, so the attack first damages the gem, and any extra goes to the target. If the gem is reduced to 0 hit points, it shatters immediately, dealing the creature that destroyed it 1d8 slashing damage, basic reflex save, as long as that creature is within 10 feet of the target.
Ooh, I like that spell.
It is an offensive defense spell.
Right? It's like mirror image on steroids.
So with my regents, I essentially get 2 of my formulas a day, right? Is that how
Correct.
it works?
And they're only able to be used that day. You can't use
Right.
them to stockpile.
Right.
But yeah, basically, first thing in the morning, you prepare right now 2 of the formulas that you know without having to spend any money that can be used at any point during that 24-hour period.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't get to the death and destruction yet. They're leveling. We've got a level.
If I take toughness, how much does that increase your max HP?
Let's see. Toughness. It's all new. You increase it by your level, so you get 1 additional hit point per level.
Okay.
So since you're level 2 right now, you would actually gain 2 hit points from taking toughness. And then next level, you'll get 3 additional. After that, 4 additional. Or no, it's just when you take it. Never mind. You just get 2 additional hit points.
No, it's plus
Okay.
1 per level.
Is it?
Yeah.
The
Each
way
level,
it reads.
each level it gives you 1 additional hit point.
Oh, okay. It doesn't specify that. The way it reads is like you gain that number of hit points when you take the feat. So it's like, wow, you just hold off and take toughness every general feat, and you just stack your hit points.
Right.
That makes much more sense the way you wrote it. I'm gonna need an errata on that, Paizo.
Just as a note, I'm taking snare crafting as my skill feat.
Nice, which gives you 4 snares.
And I have those if you want them.
Yeah, go ahead and tell everybody what you got.
I have the hampering snare, the spike snare, caltrop snare, and alarm snare. That's my 4. So I still have to pick out my other 4 for the alchemical side, but at least to start with.
About to start calling you Bob the Builder.
Or Stanley the Craftsman.
I mean, either.
All right.
Alright, then I think I am ready to get on, and I'll look this up as we get
Yeah,
to getting.
pretty much good.
Just make note of which 2 regions you worked on for the morning, and then good to go. Anyone who has to prepare casts, make sure you know what spells you've got prepared for the day.
Yep.
Yep.
And after I prepare my spells for the day, because they changed the way that it works, I immediately cast Mage Armor on myself.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, my man.
So that goes from having 3 spell slots for the day to 2, basically.
Right.
But mage
But
armor.
But a +1.
For now.
Hey, those +1s mean a lot.
That's what I did with that sorcerer. I took my monk and up my AC, and then took mage armor.
And yet you still died. So
And yet I still do die. I was trying to save the cleric at least.
And the next morning when I wake up, I've got a stylized scar on my right palm that looks like a sunburst.
Nice.
Interesting.
And it kind of glows red.
Is there only
what cantrip did you cite into that?
Produce flame.
Figured.
Is there only one elixir of life like thing? Only one healing elixir?
Yeah.
For first level, yes.
Right. Okay. And
You can-
and I guess
I
second
believe
level
there's a
too.
second
but
level one. Hold on.
yeah, let me look too.
Would help
Is
if I
there
wasn't-
somewhere here that we can buy stuff?
Yeah, we're outside of a town.
That would be Aberton. It's a small town. You wouldn't be able to buy much, but they might have something.
Healing potion.
Yeah, Elixir of Life Minor is first level.
I'm not
Second
seeing-
level doesn't have one.
Okay,
The
I
next
didn't-
Elixir of Life, I think, is third level.
It's
Yeah.
5th level.
Oh, fifth?
Fifth?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
But there's a bunch of other fun elixirs and oils and poisons.
And Ben, you said you were going as a druid, right?
Yeah, Druid.
Druid named Talon. And the morning after, the mayor of Aberton has come to ask a meeting with the heroes that solved the murder.
Oh, I will happily meet with him and gather my friends.
And I'm gonna pull Tristan to the side and say, "Hey, Gareth's still in the closet. He didn't come out. So
Well,
I mean-
unfortunately, I can't cast Stone to Flesh yet. So he might have to
Okay.
wait there a while.
well, right now he's a hammer rack and he's holding all my tools. So
Good to know that he's still being useful.
or at least
Like
it's
useful in the
be
first
useful.
place?
Eh.
More useful now.
I said still being useful.
Well, I mean,
And-
I appreciate that.
Talon, you're with the mayor because several predatory creatures are prowling the streets, and you're brought in as a friendly druid to assist in this matter.
Yeah. That's definitely not good that those animals are running loose like that. They should be in their proper habitat.
Yeah, several townsfolk have gone missing, including our sheriff. Hostile creatures are prowling the streets. So,
Well,
I would like for your help investigating the dangers that are cropping up all over Aberton.
I'll be more than happy to lend my services, and I'll pat the wolf that's next to me's head and say, this one's willing to help too.
So, as you guys get up and meet the mayor and this strange hobo with a dog, the mayor takes off his hat and holds it before him with both hands. Oh, thank you so much for agreeing to see me. My name is Jay Aber, and I'm the mayor of this town. I saw your show last night, and it was spectacular. But then this morning, I learned that you and your people were attacked by someone from Aberton, or perhaps from the Hermitage of Blessed Lightning. Our little town has been terrorized for weeks, since long before you showed up. I'm so sorry that you got caught up in this. I can't see how anyone from our town will be involved in such villainy, but I can't believe anyone at the Hermitage would do so either. The Hermits are kind, humble, and pious folk devoted to Gozra. Their master is a man named Harlock Hamdel. He's a fine person, loves animals and nature and such. Honestly, it's impossible to imagine countenancing anything like what happened last night. But that doesn't mean the town and the Hermitage always agree. Aberton's had some challenges lately. There's been little rain, the fields are dry, the heat has withered the plants. We got a cold snap that froze what did survive. The wind has pulled what's left of the topsoil into dust storms, and many of our wells have dried up, and the streams. I've never seen them so low. Some have even vanished completely. Now it's nature. And it goes in cycles, I know. Many of us figure we just need to be patient. Rains will come back, but some of the hermits have blamed us. For what? I don't know. It's like they think we've done something wrong, but we're just farmers. Over the last month, things have gotten really bad. Himama got attacked by a wild boar in the street. Aberton's miller, Sierra Houghton, her family have gone missing. No one blamed them if they left town, but maybe they were driven off. Normally I'd go to the sheriff with this. She's always kept us safe, but no one's seen her either. And I heard how you protected the innocent people here last night, and I thought maybe you could do for this what you did for them. If you could, I'd gladly speak to Harlock about the woman who attacked you last night. Perhaps even get you some admission to the Hermitage so that you could talk to them and see for yourself they're harmless.
I would be more than happy to help. I'm never one to turn down those in need.
Did anyone happen to piss off some Fae?
I'll point.
Alright.
At Tristan.
I didn't anger them. I just politely asked them to stop what they were doing.
Oh, that doesn't sound... That's not angering Fae. I'll just look at the one guy like, is he stupid?
All these magical freaks.
Uh-huh. Alright.
So you'll help us?
Well,
Indeed.
I'll be more than happy to help you guys.
I just fix shit.
I cannot speak for the rest of my friends, but I certainly will.
I'm in.
Excellent. Thank you. Thank you. I'll see to getting you admission to the Hermitage. And with that, he turns and heads out. And as he walks away, the professor comes up and says, interesting town we've parked ourselves next to.
Indeed. Although it wouldn't hurt us or our fame that we're working on building to expand it with some goodwill.
Yeah, that's always a good thing. I sent out my sideshow friends last night after everything to get some information on the town.
What did they learn, I should ask?
Hesper and Maetus, the unjoined twins, confirmed that the Himama Plight grandmother sold her farm and moved into town because she was attacked by a wild boar in the street. She ran, of course. Who wouldn't? But as for the boar, it's been spotted in an orchard on the east side of town. And it's not alone. There's a whole brood of boars. Tahala, the tattooed woman, she investigated the mill this morning and found that the area around the mill was infested with wasps. Their behavior seems unusual. She suspects some sort of outside influence. No evidence of the family at the mill.
So the mill, the orchard.
Gitteron, the bearded man, learned that there's a small crime gang in Aberton called the Muggers. They don't call themselves that. But they hang out
It's
at
canon
the...
now. It's canon.
No, they hang out at the Mad Mug.
Sorry,
The muggers.
I've been watching too much of the guys who put on Epic NPC, man.
Oh yes.
What are we? We're muggers!
No, that's what they are. The sheriff had been trying to break up the gang for a while, but so the muggers might have gotten ballsy enough to take out the sheriff. And Cubby, the dog-faced dog, learned that although the hermitage itself is isolated, there's a church in Aberton. He thought there might be a connection, but when he went to look, he saw that the church is dedicated to Abadar, not Gozra. Nevertheless, he smelled around the church's back fence and detected something different, unpleasant even. It said it was almost like rotting flesh. So Cubby thinks something unnatural is lurking in the graveyard.
My
So
camera's
that's-
gone fuzzy.
So we have the Orchard Mill, the crime gang, and then the church.
Yep. And the professor, what he runs is what's known as the Sideshow of Everyday Marvels, which he would like to add Gareth to that.
He's really good at staring contests now.
Oh yeah, no, the stoned
Good call.
man, because he's got the bearded man. He's just a 6 foot tall dude with a very nice beard who can do accents from around the world. The tattooed woman has actually coded in Shawanti tattoos, and she goes through and explains what her tattoos mean to tells stories of her tattoos to the people. The unjoined twins are identical twin sisters who just enjoy traveling with the circus. The professor tells an elaborate story about how their lives have crossed in parallel, how one married a miller named Smith and the other married a Smith named Miller, things like that. And then Cubby the dog-faced dog is just a large male beagle who has been hit with an awakened animal. So he chit-chats with people. And the professor tells outlandish tales of how Cubby has traveled the world, survived uncounted amazing adventures, dined with heroes, villains, religious leaders, monarchs. And Cubby doesn't really dispute it, but he's just a humble dog who espouses all the companions he's made along the way. After all, he's just man's best friend.
All right, so where do we want to start our investigation? The orchard, the church, or the tavern, or the mill?
Did anybody need to pick anything up while we were in town as well?
I got some stuff that we can sell off if nobody wants it.
Yeah, it'd probably be good to pick up some potions for us on our way.
I don't even know what kind of gold flow you guys have right now.
I don't either. But we'll see how much
I do.
we can sell.
So nobody wanted that bearskin cap with the gold leaf?
No, I don't think so. Did we identify it? It was just a.
It was
It
non-magical.
was just a hat, right?
It was
Yeah.
just a hat. What about the Cape of the Great Fortunato? It was non-magical.
No, I don't think we needed it.
Nope.
Okay.
Just liquidating the ringmaster's stuff. Classy.
Yep.
Anybody wear splint mail?
No. And then I'll also sell off the owlbear claw talisman for 1.5 gold.
Yep.
If you want to toss that in. And I affixed the crystal, potency crystal, to my war hammer just for
All right.
consistency.
And
Would anybody want this pick? Cold iron, low quality pick. I've got it currently, but I don't really need it. Not my style.
keep it just because if we run into demons or more fae,
Okay.
it will be useful.
I will keep it around then.
In case we run into fae that's not so friendly. All right, we have a whopping. Unless somebody else thinks otherwise, I was going to have us hold on to the Holly Bush Feather token because
sure.
that's a healing item.
Yeah.
And
Sure.
also hang on to that scythe +1 because when I can crack
Sickle.
or sickle, sorry. Let me change that. I don't know why I wrote scythe.
You can take the rune off.
It's the
right?
same price magically in gold. We can pull the rune off of that and put it on something else.
All right. And then I'll toss in my personal 1.18 gold.
Yeah,
To the
sickles
group
are
loot.
also simple melee weapons. So if somebody wants a +1 melee weapon, I'm pretty sure all of you could use it.
Is it agile?
It is agile, finesse, and trip.
Yeah, I can. I will give Tristan my pick, and I will. Or no, I can carry it. I don't have a bulk problem.
Yeah, it's,
So I can
it's light
take
on
it
the
if-
bulk.
Okay. What is it as far as dice?
D4 slashing.
D4 slashing. Okay. And then you did say it was finesse, so I can use my strength on it, right?
So you're
Yep.
you said you're taking the sickle.
Yeah, I can take it. So it's a +1 potency.
Correct, and you can use your dex or strength, whichever is higher on attack.
Right.
rolls with
So
it.
my strength. So it'll be a +8 to hit.
The church and the tavern are the only ones here in town. The other 3 places are outside, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
just outside though.
All right. Why don't we start with the church? Because if things are at least halfway decent there, we can pick up some healing potions from the Abadarians.
Sounds like a plan.
I agree. I would like a minute to pray.
And
What
if
you
anybody's
My
Stupid
God,
enough.
At the church.
at the church.
Oh, I understand.
Not right now. He wants to pray when we get there.
Yes, yes.
So you're going to pray to Sayanray in the Church of Abadar.
Whoops, I forgot to.
Yeah.
Okay,
I moved it
screw 'em.
before it all filled in.
Heck it.
Yep, feel free to load the party at the porch of the Golden Laws Church.
All right.
So I'm new at the melee thing with the trip trait. I can use that anytime I hit with it.
You have to declare a trip action,
Okay.
which is an attack, but you're not going to do damage. You can use the weapon to trip, and you would actually add the item bonus to attack rolls to trip on your athletics check. And if you crit fail rather than you trip, you drop
Drop
the
weapon.
you drop the weapon instead.
So same thing with hammers with the shove trait then?
Yep.
I can
Exactly.
shove them with the hammer instead of me. Okay.
Correct.
Alright.
Both require an athletics check.
And so it's one action to do that,
Mm-hmm.
and map applies, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Because it is an attack.
Gotcha.
But tripping somebody is an attack that grants them a penalty for being prone.
That is a bonus.
All right. Daytime at the porch of the church.
Don't forget the wolf familiar.
Oh,
Young
yeah.
wolf.
Oh, the wolf.
And since it's a minion, you have to spend an action to grant it 2 actions.
Yep.
Otherwise, it'll just get 1 move or attack as I choose.
Yeah.
All right.
It is also enhanced, just so you know.
Enhance.
Enhance.
Enhance. All right.
In pants?
I mean, who knows?
Is your wolf wearing pants?
It could be.
It might be.
Well, while
I don't
you're
know.
contemplating the outerwear of your wolf, the porch is a wide, high porch of white wood that fronts the town church. 2 stained glass windows face the road. The one to the north depicts Abadar, the master of the first vault, and the one to the south is emblazoned with dozens of golden keys. Both are broken in several places, with bits of yellowish glass littering the porch. The doorframe around the wooden brass door is actually splintered.
Looks like there's a signs
Draw
of foul
my
play.
hammers. Just in case.
Anybody else prepping anything? What you doing?
I'll pull out my crossbow and load a bolt.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull out my scimitar and raise my shield. It's kind of in a preparedness stance.
My staff
And
is
then-
usually in hand anyway.
Fair.
Perception to see if anything looks out of place.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
So that would be
Do you want to say your entire
24.
24. Yeah, that glass probably shouldn't be broken, and the doorway should not be splintered. That's definitely out of place.
Thanks, Captain Obvious. I should have been more clear with my answer. I forgot you're a genie.
I'm gonna go tiger stance.
Okay.
Rawr.
And so with that, what are you guys doing? Y'all are
I'll go open the door.
you go up and open the door.
You gonna check the
Don't
door
open
for
the door.
anything prior to opening it? Nope.
Nope. We don't do that around here.
You open the door and look into the nave, and the nave is filled with long wooden pews marred by long claw marks. Comfortable cushions of gold velvet have been shredded. Their feather stuffing is spilling out upon the benches and the wood floor. Leather-bound books have been yanked from the small wooden shelves built into the back of each pew and torn apart. Their illuminated pages mixing with the accumulated mess that covers the ground. Chancel at the west end of the nave contains an altar in front of a magnificent mural of Abadar and other gods defeating the monstrous Ravagug. The altar has the appearance of a desk, though its cloth of gold covering, abacus, scales, ledgers are ripped and knocked over, and in the northwest corner of the sanctuary, an overturned stone font leads against the door. And what's doing this is there are 2 things. Two demonic-looking creatures. That's one of them. And then, actually, there should be a closet for the second one.
Ooh.
And the closet is sitting at the desk. The other one is standing behind the altar defacing a mural that has the mural of them defeating Ravagug. And they don't notice you right away. So why don't you go ahead and give me some perception checks for initiative?
Where did you say the closet was?
The closet was right there where you have it. It's just sitting at the desk.
What
looking
about
through
the
papers.
other one?
The other one, move it 1 north as it is defacing that mural.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Stanley, what's your initiative?
24.
Tristan,
Natty 20 for a 25.
Fixia,
So, 20.
Kaz.
17.
Y'all are ready for some demons.
You want my initiative?
I'm getting to you.
Alright.
Dead Man Walk-In number 2.
I didn't. I didn't know what we were doing. I was just making sure you hadn't killed me off yet.
Okay.
19.
19. Good initiatives, everybody. Let's get these.
Yay! We don't suck.
Not yet.
It's probably
No,
what-
we just get to suck first. That's it. We just
Yeah.
suck first.
All right. Well, Tristan, you have the first action. They are unaware of your presence at the moment.
Tristan waves his hands and speaks some arcane words and then reaches out and touches Stanley's shoulder, and his weapon suddenly glimmers with magic and energy. It's a +1 striking weapon, so you get an extra die of damage and a +1 to hit
Nice.
for the next minute.
Which did you touch? I have a warhammer and a light hammer.
We'll go with the warhammer.
Okay. The talisman doesn't make that magical because it's not activated yet, right?
Correct.
Correct.
Okay. Just want to make sure. So it's a +1 striking.
And for my last action, I got a fairly good idea what the little guy is, but the big guy, I don't think I would have ever seen or would
Nope.
necessarily know. So I'll make an Arcana check to identify what he is. And that's going to be a 12, which is probably not enough.
Yeah, you no clue what type of fiend that thing is. All right. On
It's a
to
pit
the
fiend!
It's a nasty. It's got claws, it's got teeth. It doesn't look friendly. Stanley, what are you doing?
Well, I was just blessed with a magical shiny hammer now. And is that a double doorway or just one door?
Single
I
door.
believe that was a single door.
Okay. I will stride. Let's see. 25. I think I can make it up to this guy with 2 strides.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 55, 60.
No, then I cannot. Because I only have a 25. So where would 50 foot put me here?
50 would put you
Back one, yeah.
there.
Okay, well, then I will stride there, that's fine. Mark the big guy as my hunt prey and throw my, as
Just-
I named it, black. light
Hunt,
hammer.
Hunt prey is an action.
Yep, that's 3 actions.
Oh, because I yeah, okay,
Yep.
that's right.
You double
That
strip.
is fine then.
That's
Yeah, I
fine. They
forgot.
still don't know you're there, so. Fixia?
Let's see. I am going to stride up.
Actually, just a second. He was,
I was beside
Here.
Fixia. Yep.
so that'd be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 45, 50.
So, yeah, one more forward then.
Right, okay,
2 more
that's what I
forward.
thought. But I just... Okay, so in that case, I
'Cause your
will not
speed
mark
is-
it.
Your speed is 25, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I counted it.
No, he can't do that because you got to go around to the stairs to get up. That's
Okay.
a raised platform.
Can I do an
So he
athletics
could do.
during my stride?
You could try it.
Don't fuck up and let them know we're there.
Is it athletics or acrobatics? I guess it doesn't... It's athletics, right?
It would be athletics for the jump.
22.
That'll make it. Let's see. What do we. So you're high jumping up there.
Or climbing, or whatever it
Yeah.
consists of.
It'll still be all 3 of your actions if you choose to do it that way.
Get you in
because-
melee, though.
It does get you right up there in melee.
I'll go back the 2 squares and mark them as my prey instead, though.
Okay. Yeah, because high jump is a 2-action stride.
Right, and I didn't know if it was a portion of high jump or if it was a climb.
Yeah, no, you were with as much as you moved, you were able to try to high jump up there, and
Gotcha. Okay,
you would have
cool.
been able to do it. But
That be it. So he is marked as my prey.
all
Big
right,
guy.
Fixia.
All right. So they still don't know we're here yet, right? We're still technically sort of in stealth.
Correct.
All
They
right.
are too busy looking through paperwork and trashing a mural.
So I want to go right there, please. Right there behind Stanley. And then can I just raise my shield?
Mm-hmm.
And then it actually takes 2 actions to ready an attack, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, that'll just be my turn then.
Kaz, what you doing?
Well, I will stride. I guess. Who else is out here with me?
Talon
Me
and his
and the
pup.
new guy.
Okay. Then I will, I guess, use all of my movement to get up on.
The big guy or the little guy? Which one?
The little guy.
Oh, okay. I didn't look
Can you
over
see
the
the
other
heart?
screen.
Yep, you're good.
So there's 30, 35.
Do you want to be in melee with him?
45, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75.
So that's all 3 strides you can be in melee.
Alright.
All right, Talon.
All right. So there's let's see. My speed is. What's the speed of this thing? Should be-
Probably 25.
Yeah, I think it was 25. Oh no, 35.
Oh, 35. Wow.
Woodland elf and nimble elf.
Or a nimble woodland elf.
Nimble woodland elf. Yeah. Well, they're 2 different things. So, all right. Well, so I can move 70 safely.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 35 is 1 stride.
Am I the one with the magic orb or the one in the back there?
This one
With the
right
sword?
here.
Okay, yeah.
And now you're dizzy, so you get a -2 circumstance penalty to attacks.
That's 1
I'll
stride.
allow it.
Do you want to keep moving?
That's one. Okay, so that'll be my second action.
What
My
is?
first action is going to command the wolf to attack the big ugly one.
Okay, so Wolf will stride forward twice.
Yep.
40. What's his speed?
Is... Hold on, I'm finding it.
I know it's at least 30.
Yeah. They didn't. It's not on the freaking sheet. So his speed is.
You know
Wow,
what
they
page
don't have a speed
companions
list
are
for
on?
him.
I do.
We're getting there.
Just the young wolf.
Wolf has a speed of 40 feet. So that
Okay,
was
all right.
60.
Give it an athletics
70.
check as well, because it'll long jump. Rather than.
That would be a reflex save.
No.
No, athletics check.
I don't have an athletics page for it. Oh, here, hold on. Find the stat block. Oh, there we go. Okay. 21.
All right, yeah, it's gonna land right in front of it with it. It's a whole action because it couldn't get up there and attack the first round, so just run and lunge. All right, the closet will shriek with a single action because it got somebody ran up on it. And poof's invisible.
Oh.
And
God
the
damn it.
unknown demon didn't get to do anything because it was already working through that mural, so it is getting no action this round. All right, Tristan, the little tiny thing went poof.
All right, so I will 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to there. And then 25, 30 away. So I'm going to hit the big guy with an electric arc. DC 18 reflex save.
18. And that. Go ahead and give me damage.
That's going to be 6 points of damage.
Well, its skin pops, blisters, just doesn't really seem to phase it that much.
And
Stanley.
I will stride up to the steps beside on top of the monster.
5, 10, 20, 25.
And I will do my twin takedown. First with the Warhammer. For 20 to hit.
20 hits.
And then the second is with the light hammer at a -2. So a 20 to hit again.
Both of those hit.
And so my Warhammer is a striking, so it's 7 plus 4, 11 points on the first hit. And 6 points on the second hit.
Total of 17 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
And you have officially gotten his attention.
And then I will swing again at a... I'll try the Warhammer again.
So that one's at a -10?
It's a -6 since he's my friend.
That's right.
And that will be a 16.
That does not connect.
Alrighty. That'll be my turn.
All right, Fixia, what you doing?
Let's see. I want to. Ooh. Who is that in melee up there? Is that the new guy?
No, that is Stanley.
Okay, that's Stanley. Okay. Let's see. I want to cast Forbidding Ward on Stanley. So that gives you a +1 to all of your checks and your attack bonus. And then for my last action, because that's not an attack action, I want to go ahead and fire an arrow at the big baddie over there.
Okay, go ahead and roll your to hit.
That is a natural 20, 26.
All right. See what a piercing crit card looks like with that crossbow today.
Punctured lung. The target is suffocating until subject to magical healing. Report rulebook page 478.
I'm on it. Okay, so he's trying to hold his breath.
5 plus his con modifier.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, you do your double damage.
Yep.
For a total of 12 damage.
Very nice. Very nice. Kaz, what are you going to do?
I'm going to step towards the big ugly guy.
Okay.
And I'm a flurry of blows him with my claws. Which is everything.
Glitter dust is so on my list.
Was that a bad roll?
Natural 1 is what she said.
Oh, a natural 1. And you've already used your hero point today, correct?
You know it.
All right. Let's see what that crit fail card says.
Ouch. Hard-edged adversary. You take 2d6 piercing or slashing damage determined by the GM.
This is going to be piercing damage. And it is going to be 10 points of piercing damage. As you went to slash and he kind of ducked his head and you hit one of his horns with your hand. That wasn't Ben. That was Kristen. She automatically assumed crit fail was Ben none.
Oh, fuck off.
I mean, it's not.
It's not out of the realm of
It's
possibility.
not. I'm not saying it isn't, but
She harasses you with love, and
So
then
do I get a second attack with?
you'll get your second in the flurry, but you lose your final action,
Gotcha.
and it's still at a minus
20.
4. Not 20. Okay, let's see.
So it comes out to a 20.
Let's see what the crit card says for that slashing attack.
All right. Severed tendon. Crit effect. Until healed, the target is clumsy 1 and takes a 5-foot status penalty to its land speed.
Okay, so double damage.
10 points of damage.
How much?
10.
10. And persistent bleed.
Because you are in
'Cause you're
tiger
in
stance.
tiger.
And he loses 1 round worth of air each time he's critically hit
Oh,
with
Yep.
the suffocating effect.
Yes, he does. And with that, it's Talon's turn.
okay. Let's go ahead and fire that crossbow bolt. See if I can hit him.
All right, roll to hit.
Please be fucking good. I don't want to kill my teammates.
Ooh.
Is that a crit fail?
That would be a 1.
That would be a bin none crit fail.
does he have a new hero point for this character?
No, because
no.
I spent it.
If he had not spent his hero point on his fortitude save, he'd have had one for this character, but he did spend it to not die and died.
Yeah.
And nobody's done anything heroic enough for me to.
All right. Snapped string. If the attack used a weapon in the bow group, the string snaps, requiring 3 interact actions to fix. I believe a crossbow does fit in that group.
It is a bow, so yes, your bowstring snapped, and you have to spend 3 actions to fix it. That was your first action.
We're going to use a free action to drop the crossbow. We'll tell this. We'll use my second action to draw my hand crossbow.
Okay,
And third action, tell the wolf to attack.
you lost the third action with a natural 1. Sorry.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Well, then I won't draw my hand crossbow. I'll just tell the wolf to attack.
Okay, order the wolf to attack. It gets 2 attacks.
All right. Natural 20 for the jaws.
Jesus. We're cheating better. We're doing good. We're doing good. We're cheating
Feel
better.
that.
I hate my dice right now, guys.
All
That
right.
20, the wolf.
Ouch. Ragged wound. This is fitting for the piercing teeth of a wolf. The target takes 1d6 persistent bleed damage on top of the wolf's damage. So
Okay.
it will be
So can he get persistent bleed twice?
Yes, because they're
You got
2
it from
separate
me.
they're
effects.
2 separate sources.
All right. So that would be 7 damage because it wasn't doubled, was it?
Yeah, it's doubled.
It is.
Oh, so 14.
14 damage, takes away 1 suffocation, additional round of held breath gone. And what's your
Wolf second attack?
Yeah, -5.
-4 because it's agile.
Jaws are not agile.
No? Okay, I thought they were.
Finesse. They're finesse.
Yep.
Ah, that's it.
So 18 to hit?
18 does not hit.
Okay. All right. That's it then.
Now, seeing what you guys are doing. Because y'all are just eviscerating his friend. Kaz, I need a will save from you.
Ooh, this is a hostile
16.
action.
Huh? What was that total?
16.
16? You are afeared. You are frightened too. And it pops right back into place where it was, directly behind her. And uses its last action to claw. And now it's my turn for a natural 20. So give me a slashing crit card, please, as this thing... Oh, nope, it is not named.
All right.
Rat.
I'll put that back in the middle somewhere.
Yeah. I thought it was. No. So just double damage. And that'll be 10 points of slashing damage as its claws rip into you, as well as 3 points of evil damage. And then I need a fortitude save from you.
Natural 1 for an 8.
Natural 1 for an 8.
Crit fail.
Glad I'm not the only one. I'm sorry.
You take 6 points of poison damage as the venom through this thing's claws starts coursing through your veins. Oh, Stanley, by the way, I need a fortitude save from you now that we're going on the day.
And then what did I get from his warding? Or
Get a
preventing ward?
+1.
+1 to my
Yeah,
save.
this does not count with that. This is a separate fortitude save from your infected rat bite from yesterday.
Fortitude of 19.
Okay, it's starting to clear up on its own. You no longer have to make daily fortitude saves from filth fever.
Cuckoo.
Never want the filth fever.
Nobody ever wants the filth fever. So that was its free 3 actions for the turn. This thing's turn. Can I get a D6 and a D4 persistent bleed, please?
Mine's the D6.
Yes.
3 points
2.
for me.
So 5 total bleed as this thing is gushing blood, but it is excited nonetheless, as there are ample targets of opportunity. The first thing it's going to do is wheel around and bite the lizard. And what is your AC, Kaz?
19.
19, so a 29 on the bite is a critical hit. As its
Ooh.
oversized jaws rip into you. It is not named, but it's... I need a fortitude save from you as well, as it literally is eating your face.
18 for the fort save.
18 for the fort save. Okay, you have a -1 status penalty on charisma checks. Will
Ugly.
reduce once every 24 hours as it mutilatingly bit you for a... you're dying 1.
Yeah, I was at 1 HP already. So
Oh, well, it did over 50 points of damage.
yeah, that's good.
So, congratulations to Paizo for stopping the insta kill there. As 3d6 plus 4 times 2. Oh, no, wait, not 50. Either way, more damage than you could take. It did 34 points of damage on that one attack. And then it's going to turn its claws. Actually, you know what? Second attack, it's going to also bite at the individual who struck it with the hammer. -5 on that. What's your AC?
19.
Okay. That's a second critical. 2 29s in a row here. And then 36 points of damage on that bite, and then a fortitude save, Stanley.
18 for the fortitude, and I will be dying 1.
You are also at a -1 status penalty to all charisma-based checks for the next 24 hours. Its final attack, it is going to claws the wolf at a -8. 24.
Hit.
Is that a crit?
No, AC 17.
Okay. So wolf is only going to take maximum damage from that attack of 16.
Okay.
And that was its 3 actions, as it loses 2 rounds of being able to hold its breath. Tristan, this thing just started eating your friends' faces.
All right. I am going to chant my wonderful electric arc again. Both of them will need to make reflex saves, DC 18.
All right. Damage?
8 points of damage. Maxed it out.
All right. The other demon seems to be used to your tricks and didn't take anything, whereas as it shed the electric arc from itself, it pushed back onto the closet, doubling the amount of damage that the closet just took.
Oh, well.
Nice.
I got a nat 1 and a nat 20.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and that little spiky demon does not look very thrilled about that. Stanley, give me your flat check.
And my last action is going to be
sorry.
slamming my arms together to activate my shield spell.
Yep.
18 for a flat check.
All right, you are stabilized. Fixia.
All right. Let's see. I'm gonna cast Stabilize on Kaz.
Okay.
So bring her back to 0 there.
2 actions there.
Yep. And then for my last action, I am going to reload my crossbow.
Okay. Talon.
All right. So, those fucked up. We are going to. Can I move 45 up to the other set of stairs?
So double move.
On the opposite. Yeah, we're going to double move.
To the south or to the north?
This one down here.
Okay.
Southern stairs.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 45. You still have more of that second stride if you want to use it.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get up on an even playing field. We'll stay 5 feet back from that small little thing.
Okay. Last action.
I don't actually have an action out. Okay. Can I see Stanley from here?
You can.
Was stabilize a single?
It's 2 actions.
And I'm already stable.
Yeah, he already
I
stabilized.
made my flat check.
All right, last action will pull out my hand crossbow then.
Okay.
The wolf?
Your wolf is retreating because it just got
that's perfectly fine.
fucked up by a demon. It's going to run towards you.
Yeah.
It's full
Everyone-
movement. Just one single movement, James.
So 40 feet.
Yep.
Okay. 10, 15. Yep, exactly. Right there. And then let's see. The little demon starts shaking in dark energy and its wounds start closing.
Good.
Little bastard.
It is going to cackle in glee as it flies over to the cleric and lets out a claw. 18?
What was it?
18?
That's a hit.
All right. Give me a fortitude save
Okay.
as you take 1 point of slashing damage.
That is a 17 to the fortitude.
17 on the fortitude. Okay. You take 1 slashing, 4 evil, and you passed your fortitude save. Kaz, I need a fortitude save from you as the poison is ripping through your body.
13.
13. You're dying 2.
She was stabilized.
Correct. So she had the wounded 1 condition. So when the poison caused her damage, she goes straight to dying 2.
That's right. I apologize.
Yep.
I've died like that.
So yeah, the poison, for those paying attention to the wounded, the poison, like she just seems to be getting weaker even though her wounds stopped bleeding, and then they started bleeding up again.
Ooh.
And it's time for the Abri to go. And it's persistently bleeding. It did not make those flat checks last turn. So I will need a D6 and a D4 bleed from the 2 of you as its turn's going to end, but until then it's Russian the Druid.
4 for me.
4 from
2.
you? 2? Okay, so that was 6 points there. Loses 2 of its holding breaths. And now it's going to eat some Druid face. Mutilating
Good luck.
bite. Good luck. Okay. 20. Not natural, but just 20 hit. Okay.
Yes.
So I need a fortitude save from you.
20.
All right. You are getting a -1 on all charisma-based checks for the next 24 hours as it mutilated your face.
Yep.
And you will take 13 points of damage.
Okay.
Its last action. It's going to go ahead and we'll claw you. -4. So that'll hit with a 23.
Yep.
And you'll take 14 points of damage from that strike.
And I am dying 1.
You are dying 1. Okay.
I feel like we've been here before.
Yeah, I feel like this
Well
is not a new thing. I'm having a real sense of Vujade.
It's a shame nobody used cold iron.
Hey, where's that sickle?
The sickle is on Stanley's body. That's laying there. Tristan, it's your action. These things are just wrecking through.
32 strides to get there, and I am grabbing the cold iron weapon.
Okay, it is a pick, which you are not familiar with.
Right. Just means I can't use it to throw, and I just don't get a proficiency bonus.
Right, so you're just rolling base strength to swing.
And that'll be all 3 actions.
Okay. Oh, wait, you've got Hand of the Apprentice.
Yeah. I can't use a pick with it though, because
Oh,
I'm not
that's right.
proficient
You have
in
to
it.
be proficient with it. Drat. All right. Stanley, you're not dying at the moment.
No.
Fixia,
All right. Let's see. This thing's right in my face, right?
it
Yep.
is
All right.
just
I'm
bobbing
gonna.
and weaving.
Yeah. Can I try to go ahead and shoot a crossbow bolt, basically point blank at its face?
Yeah.
I don't believe you can use ranged attacks in melee.
Okay.
Not with the crossbow, I don't think.
Let me think.
I think you have to have feet or something for it.
Can I take a attack action to try to bash him with my shield?
Yeah, you could shield bash. You were
All right.
trained in your shield.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and try to do that while he's right in front of me. What would I roll for that?
Just your normal melee strike.
All right.
You have proficiency.
Yeah. That's a 19.
A 19 will hit.
All right.
It is a D4 plus strength.
5 points of damage.
5 points of damage. All right. Second action.
Actually, for my last 2 actions, I'm going to do. Kaz is dying too, right?
Correct.
All right. I'm going to do a 2-action heal on Kaz.
All right. That is 1d8 plus 8.
All right. So good. 13.
13 healing to Kaz.
And that's my
Which
turn.
will wipe out the wounded condition because it was magical healing. And Kaz, you were laying there prone. What are you doing?
So stand up.
Okay, single action to stand. There's that face-wrecking demon right behind you, and then the little one is on your healer.
Okay. Can I back up 5 feet and throw this plant thing that's in this bag at this ugly guy?
Okay, so you want to back up and throw your improvised pollen pod?
Yeah.
All right. Roll me your ranged attack.
And she want to be proficient in it, right?
No, this is an improvised
just-
attack. No proficiency, just straight dex.
Yep.
That's a 12.
A 12? All right. Let's see.
But it was a good 12.
It lands just shy of the creature and puffs up, affecting no one. Fortitude save, please.
$15.
15. Okay. I do believe that is going to be a failure on that. Got to get back to its page. I accidentally scrolled up on the wrong screen. As now you are at stage 3 of the poison. So you are slowed 1
Ouch.
and take 3 points of damage. Talon,
Flat
need to-
check.
flat check.
Woohoo! 18.
18, you are stabilized. The wolf is going to move up and stand over its master and attack the demon.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll for the attack.
Ooh, 19, so 6, 25 to hit.
That'll hit. Damage?
I can roll flat. I think it's. Hold on one sec.
It should just be a flat D8.
Just pretending I wish. I
It's a +2.
Okay.
Last time I saw you with him, it was at the table.
9.
9?
Yep.
Well,
Second attack.
Don't worry about that as it drops it. And the wolf is going to just stand over your body. It poofs back into whatever nether realm it came from.
Nice.
And Quasit screeches, coats itself in dark energy again. And is going to attack. Anybody here speak Abyssal?
No.
Okay.
Yes,
You do speak Abyssal.
I do speak
Nice.
Abyssal.
It's saying some very unflattering things about all of your mothers, fathers, and goats.
Yeah, fuck them goats.
And we've got a nat 20 on that. So 29
fuck
total
goats?
to hit.
Well, right now you're the goat.
You're taking 10 points of straight damage,
All right.
4 points of evil, so 14 points total, and I need a fortitude save.
Okay. 17.
17, you're good there.
I like that number.
That's a good number. And it's going to swing again. 20 to hit.
That's a hit.
Okay. For 1 point of slashing,
Okay.
4 points of evil, so 5 total there, and another fortitude save.
Okay. 19.
19, you're good. This thing just keeps healing itself. Tristan,
I will use my battle medicine feat on Stanley.
or medicine check.
25.
That's double healing.
All right, that's going to be 18 points of healing to Stanley.
Oh, Stanley. Feeling a little bit better.
And then, with my newly acquired cold iron pick, I'll move down to there. I'm going to leave that flank open for Stanley because he'll be able to make better use of it than I will. And then I'll use my last action to swing at it.
Straight strength check.
That is going to be a 13, which I know is not enough to hit.
Not enough to hit, but its eyes went real big as that cold iron pick swooshed by its head. And you think it might have said something about your mother and a goat. Stanley?
I'll be a little confused and wondering why he took my pick as he walked off. I will stand up with my first action,
Okay.
stride my 25, so I should be able to flank,
Yep.
and do my twin takedown on Big Baddie, or Little Baddie, I guess.
First roll.
20 to hit.
20 will hit. And second roll's at the base -4 because it's not your mark target.
And then it is a -4 +6 is +2, 21.
You hit with both attacks.
The
Booyah.
first one's still magical, right?
Yes.
How long did that last?
1 minute.
Okay.
So you get to roll 2 dice of damage for the Warhammer.
Right. So that's 10 points for the Warhammer and 10 points for the Lighthammer. Max on that.
And it poofs back into whatever demonic hole it was called out of.
And then I'll reach over and grab that pick back and say,
Here you go. I hand it over.
Right. And I'll take it back and be like, why'd you steal this?
It's Cold Iron. He was a demon.
I don't know anything about demons and devils and bullshit.
The one demon was wearing a cloak. Anybody got knowledge religion they want to try on?
Sure.
Because the cloak was left behind.
Ooh. That is going to be a total of 23.
23. That cloak it's wearing is part of the formal vestments of a priest of Gozra. The demon also had a religious symbol of Gozra draped around his neck. The other
Odd.
thing had a pendant that fell off of it when it poofed.
Very odd for abyssal creatures to carry items from a good aligned deity or a neutral aligned deity.
So, what do you think they were doing here?
I would say pretty obviously defiling the place. And if I had to make an educated guess, they might be trying to pin the blame on the Gozrans. But what I know of Gozra, he does not cotton to, or not he, she does not cotton to.
It's actually either.
Yeah.
It's 2020, James. Gosh.
They do not cotton to demons.
So is this cold iron stuff good against these type of guys?
Against demons, yes.
Okay, next time can you just warn me if it's a demon? Quit taking my shit.
Well, you were unconscious at the time.
I guess.
And it was for the greater good.
Still unconscious here, guys.
Well,
That's not my problem. I don't fix that.
I will.
Can someone fix the dead guy?
Yeah. I will
Which one?
cast stabilize on him.
He is stabilized.
All right, and then can I do a
I was
medicine
already-
check? Oh, well, I'll just
Do the medicine check.
yeah, I'll just do the medicine check.
10 minutes.
Alrighty.
I also get one with him.
But we're gonna have to spend that's 20 minutes then.
No, I
Oh,
got
okay.
her. Natty 20 on the medicine check.
Nice.
Nice.
2d8 on that. What did you get, Fixia?
21.
21, just 1d8.
2d8. It's 2d8
Oh,
and
2d8.
48.
Yeah, whatever. The
Um,
thing. You did the
Follow
thing.
those numbers.
You get 9 back.
Okay.
Kaz gets 23.
Nice.
Thanks.
There are stuff scattered about. There are 2 doors to check out. What you guys doing?
Did I lose like all my frightened minus the
Ooh,
charisma? So
I know you guys have that charisma. You're done with being frightened, but I do need another fortitude save from you.
Everybody who had their face eaten? Or just
Yeah,
her?
everyone who got their face eaten is the -1 charisma. Kaz is still poisoned.
Ah.
What'd you get?
I got a natural 1
Not
for an
1.
8.
Okay, you're slowed 1 still, and you take 2 points of damage. Another fortitude save for your
I'm
next
gonna-
turn.
I'm gonna hand her before the next one. Hand her an elixir of life. So roll 1d6 healing.
Well, she's got to still drink it. So give me the fortitude save.
We'll see if she makes this one.
I mean, she's only got a couple of run rounds.
14.
14, okay. You'll take 6 points of damage from that one, and you're slowed 1. So what would you like to do?
Well, I'm gonna give her the elixir of life because it gives her a +1 status bonus to
Fort saves.
poisons and disease.
Yep.
So
I have a heal spell I can use in a first, guys.
It won't
so
stop
you
the
got
poison.
6 points of healing from
Kaz,
the
what do-
elixir.
What are you doing with your 2 actions before your next fortitude save? You have a potion being handed to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna drink the potion.
Take the potion, drink the potion. All right. D6 plus 1 heals.
Yeah, 1d6 plus 1.
You get 3 points of heals back, and with plus 1 to this fortitude save of...
And can I use my medicine to attempt to aid her?
You can attempt to aid her with your medicine check this round. You were first aiding her the last round.
That would be 17. I don't think that beats the DC of the poison.
What was your total
I
cast?
got a 27.
27? Yeah, you're good.
Clearly, I'm an excellent clinician.
Exactly. You were perfect. You helped her through that. The last round of the poison is the only round she succeeded. So she saved herself a D6.
All right, then can I get a medicine check as well from you? Fix just a straight 10-minute check.
Yeah.
You have battle medicine done.
Yeah, at some point I'm going to need to do one on myself. So.
Didn't Fixa did a medicine check on Gareth last, right?
Right.
Yeah.
He can't, and I did the battle medicine.
Which
So-
doesn't add to the
Right.
wounds.
Yep. So since you're helping her with her poison, he's helping him.
On that medicine check, I got a 25.
48.
All right.
48 points, okay. GM said it, not me.
You know what I said. I said 48.
Yeah, just like I said, 48.
Right.
17.
You told us to cheat better.
And I'm trying my best. All right,
I
I'm
mean-
back to full.
Your 1s and your 20s is cheating pretty good.
I don't think I'm doing it right. I haven't rolled either.
No, you got to miss before you could 20. That's
Gotcha. Oh, there's my natural 1. Darn.
Oh, hey, look, a 20.
All right, so what are you guys doing? There's stuff scattered around here. There's that pendant that fell off of the closet. And then there's 2 doors.
I'm going to put my light hammer away and keep my pick and warhammer out.
I'll go to the south door.
I'm going to look around and see if there's any sign of the priest anywhere.
Okay, you're looking around. You're going to the south door. What are you doing at the south door?
I open it.
You open it while you're looking around. Perception check, Tristan.
21.
21. You think if the priest would be anywhere, it might be in that room where looks like the door is blocked by the stone idol in the north. The south door opens up into a storage room.
And then I'll do an
Can I
engineering.
search it?
Oh, go ahead.
All right, you're going to go search into that. What are you doing, Stanley?
I was going to do an engineering check on the statue to see how we could possibly move it, or like how it's distributed weight wise, if it's going to be easy to move or if it's anchored to the ground.
It should just take some brute force.
All right. Well, then Tristan, you want to move this out of our way?
I got an 11 on the assist. If you're going to make the athletics check.
Athletics is decent, above 20. 22.
Yeah, you move that out of the way. What was your perception check, Kaz?
22.
22. You find 3 vials of holy water that are resting in one of the boxes on the shelves. It looks like the demons didn't do much other than knock over a couple of supplies. And then you guys move that out of the way, open the door.
While they're doing that, can I do a medicine check on myself for the 10 minutes while they're checking? So I was down pretty low as well. I got a 24.
24, so that's 2d8 to you.
Okay.
I'll take you a few minutes to get that back. What were you doing, Gareth? Or not Gareth, Talon.
I'm going to fix my crossbow.
Okay, so yeah, you fix your crossbow. Your wolf's helping you lick your wounds as it's licking its own.
Yep.
You're healing yourself. They open the door. And this is the vault. It is lined with hundreds of lock boxes. It's unlocked. And there's a badly injured priest of Abadar on the floor there.
I'll tell Tristan to go to the priest, and I'm gonna just look around the room, do a general perception on anything out of place or abnormal.
Okay.
I'll
Not
check
good.
his condition.
I'll go in and see if I can help.
Okay. Well, you're currently fixing your crossbow this round.
Oh, that's all right. Never mind.
His wounds are gruesome and swollen. Obviously, he got hit multiple times with that mutilating bite because he is just fugly at the moment. Currently stable, but unconscious.
All right. I will treat wounds.
Okay.
15
So
on
10
the
minutes. So 2d8 back to him, brings him conscious, and then the druid joins you guys in that room during that time frame. Fix
I'll
you
go to
where
them
you
as
going?
well.
Okay, so he's going to them.
Yeah, I'll go in there into the vault as well.
Anyone need a top off on healing then?
I do.
I'm good.
Okay. I'll use my burst heal once everyone's in the room. That way we can heal as many as we can.
Okay, D8.
He
Come
got-
on, roll good.
He got 12 for me.
Okay.
8.
8. Everybody who is wounded takes 8 more healing. The priest looks a little bit better. And thank you for rescuing me. Abadar's will.
Indeed. You were quite lucky to be alive. I'm not sure what the one demon was.
It was a quasit and an abracandalu, also known as a wrecker demon.
Bless you.
No, bless you for saving me.
No, I thought you sneezed. Sorry.
Abracandalu. I'll pull out my notebook, write the name down, double check the spelling with them. What are they known for?
They are destroyers.
That's the truth.
They hate the look of themselves in a mirror.
Understandably so.
And just look to destroy whatever they can.
Me too.
Do you know of any weaknesses they have?
Cold iron and holy magic.
And I assume that, like many demons, they're immune to fire or at least resistant?
No, they have no resistances to the elements.
And I'll definitely note that, circle it a couple times.
Yes, they're lower demons, a bit higher on the totem pole than a quasit, but still they're foot soldiers of the abyss.
So what happened here, friend?
A hunchback demon, 2 flying fiends, and 2 masked men charged into the church. I tried to fight them, but the abracandalu overpowered me, and I was forced to flee. I took shelter in the one place I knew Abadar would never permit to be violated, the vault. And although the demons didn't follow me, they jammed the door shut. I've been trapped here ever since.
So it wasn't your god, it was engineering that saved your life from the door.
No, the demon refused to enter and then blocked me in.
I think it was the door.
We can agree to disagree.
I'll just look
faith.
up at him. The door was
I'm
unlocked.
ugly as sin.
The door was unlocked.
I don't like all these gods and demons things.
He has a point.
I want to ask him that I found these 3 vials of holy water and ask if we can take them with us if we encounter more of them in town.
Oh, most certainly. So you fought the 2 demons and the masked men and the hunchback demon as well.
There were only the abracandalu and the quasit.
Bless you.
Okay, so the other demons and men and the masked, they looked familiar, but I just can't remember who they were. Haven't been out here. He walks his way out into the chapel, sees the damages. Oh, Abadar's tears, and gets choked up for a moment.
While they're talking, I'm just going to go over and start fixing some things, hammering the pews and the altar back together.
Can he fix it?
Yes,
Yes,
he
he
can.
can.
After a few moments, and sees you doing that. Thank you. We prevail. Worship will be restored, of course. But we're missing 2 of the holy books. He starts going through the papers around the altar. No, they were here before the demons attacked, but now they're not here.
I saw them going through some stuff when we kind of snuck up on them.
Yes, but those books aren't here. It's the Manual of City Building and the Order of Numbers, the 2 most holy books in the church's collection.
1, 2, 3. That's how it goes, right? It's the order of numbers.
I'm just gonna smack him on the back of the head and say, "Stop talking."
In the basic theory, yes, but then you get into combined sums of if I have 3 platinum, 4 gold, 3 silver, and 2 copper.
Could you give it to us? Because I'm really hurt.
I just shake my head.
I'm going to go back to hammering shit.
He hands you a set of golden scales. I can give this for the rescue.
Oh, this might actually be useful.
I look at Tristan. Is this how you guys normally work?
No.
No,
He
it's
is a
not.
hobgoblin.
As well as if you
Fair.
clear the grounds, make sure that they've gone, I can offer you a couple of things. And he pulls out 2 lock boxes in the vaults and pulls out a onyx dog figure and a brooch and hands them to the party. If you'll go make sure you find those holy books and return them to me. These are yours.
While they're in the lockbox room, I'm going to grab that robe and bring it into him and the pendant. And be like, do you know anything about these? Those creatures had them.
The pendant. Oh, the demon must not have known what that was. It was a crying angel pendant. You affix it to your armor. It's a talisman. Yes, you can take that for rescuing me from the demons. These other 2 items I'm offering as payment, since you seem to be mercenaries of some sort.
Payment will appreciate it is not truly necessary.
I can probably get you tickets to the circus if you want to come out.
That's right. You're of the circus. I remember seeing you last night.
Yeah, I was the one fixing stuff. And I smashed that snake.
But if you take the job, you must be paid. Abadar doesn't like to do things on credit.
Understood. Well, shall we search the grounds and give him a chance to rest up? There's no other way in here, is there?
No.
Other than the front door?
And he will bois once more, because everybody fully healed, or is people still...
I'm down 4.
I could use some. The wolf could still use some.
I'll go board up any broken windows or anything since he's staying here.
Okay, so everybody gets back 11 points of healing.
All right. And what was that armor pendant called?
It was a crying angel pendant, page 566.
All right, I'll look it up.
Are you agreeing to find the holy books?
Yes.
That's up to the lead. That's up to the boss man. Tristan's kind of our go-to guy.
So he hands Tristan as the leader of the circus, or whatever you want to call yourselves, an onyx dog wondrous figurine and a brooch of shielding. Page 576 for the onyx dog and 607 for the brooch.
I'm actually familiar with both. I'll do a read aura and see how many charges are left in the brooch. 24.
24. That is fully charged.
Ooh. If no one is against me taking the brooch, I will be the target of magic missiles far more often.
You might as well take it.
However, this
Sure.
turns into a guard dog that will stay around for approximately an hour.
Give that to the new guy. He likes dogs.
Yeah.
All right. So I'll take the onyx dog statue then.
And then Fixa, let me see your armor here for a second. And I don't have a repair kit with me, never mind. When we get back to camp and I get a repair kit, I can put this what do we call it? Crying Angel pendant on your armor. It'll be more useful for you.
Okay.
Here.
Did anybody else want to hold these holy water
And-
vials?
While he's talking about getting a repair kit, I'll just take the thing and pull out my repair kit and attach it.
All right. All yours then.
I actually
the
do
Crying
have one.
Angel pendant turns a critical fail on a first aid check into a failure instead.
Okay.
No sense in having the craft skill without having a repair kit.
Right, I just didn't have the money for it.
Yeah, he had to buy hammers.
Lots of hammers.
Wizards don't have a whole lot to spend on.
They
Well,
really don't.
I also bought a breastplate. That was kind of my big thing.
Yeah, breastplates are expensive.
I mean, we're not as bad as monks for not having anything to spend money on, but
For the onyx dog, it lasts for 6 hours and can be activated once per week.
Okay. Cool. That works.
Gets a +4 circumstance bonus on survival checks to track, has dark vision, and is guard dog from the Pathfinder Bestiary.
All right. Well, where do we think we need to head from
check
here?
the grounds.
Yep. He wants you to clear the graveyard and the crypt in the back to ensure that the threat of the demonics are gone. I like saying it like that.
All right. Well, let's head that way.
I'll have my crossbow out and loaded and ready to go.
Okay.
Give the vision a second to update.
All right. Go ahead and put me the 2 humanoids. One right by that little coffin towards the back there, and then the other one across the path 2 rows behind the angel statue.
Trying to remember. What are they? That way I can grab the right thing.
Right now, they are just humans.
Okay.
That looks like 2 people are out there digging around.
Well, that's not normal.
1, 2 behind the angel. Where did you want the other one?
Over by this little.
Because I don't see a marker up on the map.
Oh, sorry. I thought I'd turned off my annotations for a moment. So we've got one there, and then right there, where that crappy X is. There we go. And they look up and notice you.
Hello there. May I ask what you're doing?
Well, as you guys approach, several of the cemetery's graves have been dug up, and large mounds of fresh, dark earth lie piled around gaping holes. 2 individuals, swollen-looking human men equipped with shovels, are working in one of the graves, bent over in their labor. So actually move number 2 into the grave, if you would, please.
Okay.
They're barely visible until one of them stands straighter and hefts a shovel over one shoulder. "Keep back, good masters," he says through a handkerchief tied around his face. "I wouldn't come no closer. This one's all ripe with the plague, and they say she's contagious. One whiff and you could turn black as pitch and be deader than old Taw Fawn." Was anyone here from Aberton?
Not I.
No.
Okay.
I mean, outskirts, but not in town. Like, not enough to know people.
Fair. All right. What are you guys doing?
As he's saying that, I am attempting to sense motive on him.
Perception check.
24.
24. Okay. Anybody else?
I was
I'm
gonna
just going to
aid
do a
with
standard
it.
perception check to see if they have any weapons or anything.
22 to aid Tristan with.
Can't really aid in this.
Oh, okay. Not an action. So
just a
22 for me is yeah, I guess.
Okay.
25 from me. See what's going on there.
25. All right. Anyone else?
Yeah, I'll do a check as well. Perception. That's not great. 14.
I mean, people digging graves, plague, that sounds legit. Everyone else who rolled higher than a 17, there's something off about what they're saying. You haven't heard any stories of any plague.
I'll just, my right hand, I'll hold it palm up out in front of me, and the ball of fire will form and say, "You're lying to us. Why?"
And with that, let's get some initiatives.
Ah, bugger.
That sounds like fun.
19.
Okay, bear with me 1 second. I'll get it from you here.
Which one are you counting as number one? The one in the grave or the one behind the angel?
One in the grave is number 1.
Okay.
Okay, so Tristan, what was your initiative?
11.
Stanley?
21.
Fixio was
19.
Kaz?
23.
Talon?
Also 11.
And Gravedigger 1, Gravedigger 2. Are getting that and that. Okay. Kaz, what's your bonus to the perception modifier?
What's your wisdom?
1.
1. Okay. And Tristan, what's your perception bonus total?
Total is +5.
+5. Okay. Sort my numbers here. And we start the round with number 1. Okay. Let me see if they have any tactics beyond what they've got listed. Okay. Yeah, a horrific sight happens as what looks to be like a demonic worm bursts from the dude in the chest, landing next to the on top of the ground in front of it,
Like Men in Black style, huh?
devouring much of the body's flesh as it pops out. So I need everyone that could see that to roll a will save.
Booyah.
Because that is an unsettling movement.
19.
19 as well.
16.
Okay.
I'm 6.
26.
27 with a natty 20.
Nice. The only one who fails. Oh, I need one for the wolf too.
Oh, sure, the wolf goes fucking well. The wolf ended up getting a 20.
A 20? Well, the wolf's fine. The only one who was frightened by this was Talon.
Yep.
I don't think this new guy's working out.
This new guy sucks, guys. Only the rogue hadn't have died.
If only we wouldn't be in this circumstance.
Right? But
Oh, he's not dead. He's just petrified.
it's true.
He's a toolbox essentially now.
He's a sideshow.
And then the creature burrows with its last action. So if it just didn't get creepy enough for you, we'll just add an extra level of creep factor. Kaz, what are you doing?
Well, he's gone. I guess I'll go up to number 2.
Okay. Stride up to number 2. What you doing?
I'll enter my tiger stance.
Okay, second action, third action.
Then I will try to flurry of blows him. So with stunning fist, if he takes damage, he just does a fortitude save if he takes damage on that. If he's stunned.
I believe that is how it works. Let me double check.
Oh, pardon me.
Monk, stunning fist. Yep. When you make a flurry of blows, you can try to stun the target if either strike hits and deals damage.
Alright, I will do that.
Okay. First attack.
16.
16 will miss. Second attack at a -4.
20.
A 20 hits. Makes the fort save.
He gets 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage. Okay.
And the DC save would be 17.
All right. He is not stunned, but you punched him. That body's a little bit squishy where it shouldn't be.
Is the DC save your class DC?
Yeah.
Yes.
It should be 18 then, because she's proficient in her class at DC
Yes.
and she went up a level. So just a heads up.
That's fine.
Right.
I rolled a 31 on the save.
Right. Yeah, I just want to make sure she knew.
Stanley, what are you doing?
I'm going to look at Tristan and say more demons and show him the pick as I stride up to flank number 2.
Would I assume that they are by the appearance of the one?
It didn't look like any natural creature that you've seen.
Yeah, possibly.
Alright. It's good enough for me. I will mark him as my prey with my second action and twin take down. With the Warhammer, that's going to be a miss at 13 to hit.
13 misses. Second attack at a -3.
That will be a 19.
19 hits, and that was with the cold iron pick, right?
Correct. That's with the pick, so that's 1d6 piercing.
1d6 plus strength piercing.
So that's 9 piercing.
It's actually 14 points of piercing damage as the wound sizzles. And this guy shrieks, but there's also like a voice coming deeper from within.
You were right.
Of course I was.
We fucked up. Fexia.
All right. I want to let's see. do? Stay ranged. I'm gonna go ahead and fire my crossbow. I never fired the bolt that I had already knocked.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead and fire my crossbow. That is a 17.
17 will miss.
All right, and then for my last two actions, I'm going to cast Forbidding Ward on Kaz, so she gets a +1 on her.
You prepared 2 of those for the day?
It's a cantrip.
Oh, is it? Okay, never mind. I haven't dealt with cleric cantrips, so it just didn't sound right. So that on Kaz, you said?
Yep.
Okay. Noted. And this guy thing. Well, first thing he's going to do is attempt to shove Kaz into the grave.
Oh, don't go in there.
I need to use the restroom, so I'll be right back.
So, a shove.
That'll be just her athletics, right?
Yeah, her athletics DC.
Athletics.
No,
DC.
shove is fortitude DC.
Yeah, fortitude DC. What is your fortitude?
17.
17. Well, that is a critical success. And Kaz goes into the hole, falls 6 feet, takes 4 points of bludgeoning damage, and is prone.
Is the bludgeoning damage from the fall?
The bludgeoning damage is a part of the fall into the grave, yes.
Okay, because you have to fall 10 feet before you take damage.
Right, it's a effect of the area.
Okay.
Yeah. That's actually listed in there. If they fall in the grave, they take X. He will not follow. He's going to stay right there and swing his long sword at Stanley. Actually, scratch that. No, you will follow that and abandon body. So, pop him right back into the same square. His wounds seem to close as he gobbles up the body bits. And then everyone within 30 feet needs to make a will save again, please.
Pardon me. 23.
23, you're good.
18.
18, you're frightened 1.
So that's just -1, right?
Yeah. Kaz,
18.
you're frightened 2 now.
What is it, a will?
Well,
Oh, I'm
yes.
sorry. That's a 16, Mike.
16, you're still frightened 2 because you were stacking with your previous frightened.
26.
26, you're good. And the wolf.
Wolf rolled another goddamn 20.
Wolf is fine.
Good boy. He's a good boy.
And I'll roll for Fixia. Fixia's good. Because I rolled a 14 on the die, and I'm pretty sure he probably has higher than a +5.
I vote we kick out the druid and keep the wolf.
Probably a good idea.
Probably won't have to vote. It'll probably happen after this fight.
Tristan, what are you doing?
All right, so
Can I play a
had,
sentient wolf?
I had cast the produce flame before the combat, so can I spend just one action to throw it?
Correct. I will allow that.
Okay. 20 to hit.
A 20 will hit.
He is going to take is it plus my caster or my
Ability mod should be.
yes. So that is going to be 7 points of fire damage.
Oof.
And then for my last 2 actions, I will cast Shattering Gem. So now the gem is floating erratically around me.
Okay, you've got a gem floating about your head. Talon, what are you doing?
So that's the only thing that's left?
That's
The other
only
one
difference.
burrowed into the ground.
Oh, okay. Let's go ahead and shoot a crossbow bolt at number 2 there then.
Okay.
The 1.
You rolled a 1?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see what that crit fail card for ranged is.
For ranged, I'm not sure how, but you sprained yourself, and until healed, you are clumsy 2, which is a -2 to all dex-related stuff.
Oh, okay. Well, let me add that condition real quick.
So, Ben, do I need to add you to the list of the people I'm going to have to try and find cheaters dice for?
Probably. Do you like maybe? Or can you just make my characters? I don't know. Like, my dice hate me.
That's not the characters, it's the dice.
It's
you
the
make
dice that
solid
hate you.
characters.
These are new dice. Like, I.
Just gotta break them
Yes, been crit failed again.
What is his birthday? I'm buying him new dice.
Becca says she's going to buy you new dice for your birthday.
Okay. That worked.
Becca said you should treat it like Corona and wear gloves. Maybe that'll help.
Maybe. Maybe.
You know what they say? No glove, no love. You have one action left.
You should be hit for that joke.
She poked me in the face for it
Good.
aggressively.
I didn't see a glove though.
Yeah.
Then it wasn't love.
Get away, I'm gaming. Okay.
I'm
what are you
gaming
doing
with
your-
Giving us the bros.
What are you doing with your last action? Because you screwed up the first one.
Tell the wolf to attack.
Command the wolf to attack. Okay, your effective character
Right.
strides up and gets one swing.
18 to hit.
18 will hit.
Uh, 8 damage.
8
The
damage.
first
So,
one.
so what I'm it's only attack. He only gets 2 actions.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So what I'm hearing is that you need to just focus on enhancement spells for the wolf and just buff the wolf so that you have an
You
effective character.
You just walk around in heavy armor.
God damn it! I forgot to load him with spells this morning.
Well, I mean, you got time to figure out what your spells were.
Cheat better.
Cheat better. Scrubs.
Well, it has to be spells I know, so it's probably going to be like, oh fuck, electric arc and magic fang.
Oh, familiars get spells? Weird. Or
That
Magic
yeah.
Fang.
Basically, I load 2 spells into it from what it was saying.
I'll have to read through that. I don't know.
I'll double check.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 targets. Nobody's been really hurt yet. Well, Fixia, the chest bursting worm thing is going to pop up diagonally to Fixia,
North
Alright.
or south?
south, so there's no one else engaged with it. And its first attack is it's going to bite you.
All right.
Well, it's only attack. It can only bite. But it bites hard. 26.
That is a hit, but not a crit.
Well, that's good.
Yep.
You will take 19 points of damage.
Jesus.
Max damage on that.
Alrighty.
And it'll bite again at a -7, but an 11 will not hit you.
That is a miss.
Kaz, you're on your back in a hole.
Can I become unprone?
First action to stand up.
And then can I do quick jump to get out of here?
You can. That's the feet quick jump, right?
Yep. Changes jump into one action.
Yep. Go ahead and roll the high jump check.
that
Can I
just for
add something to
athletics?
this?
It's
Yeah.
athletics, yeah.
15.
15. All right. With that leap action, you are good.
Which way you jumping out?
I'll go to my right.
All right. That's 2 actions. What are you doing with your third?
Can I take one of these holy water vials and break it on them?
It will be a move action to draw it, and you'll have it ready for your
Okay.
next round.
I'll just flurry him right now.
Okay. Flurry. Roll the hit.
The first one's a 23.
23 will hit. Second attack.
11.
11 is a miss. It passes its stunning fist check, so give me damage.
9 points of slashing.
9 points of slashing. It is not necessarily thrilled with that. Stanley, what are you doing?
I will step up to number 2. And then do my twin takedown first. First one is a 15 to hit.
15 is a miss. Second roll at a -3.
Is that with the flank?
Yes.
Alright, second one is also a 15. So those both will miss. And then I'm just going to keep on hacking this one with the pick at a
You stepped.
-6.
You stepped up.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
twin takedowns one action.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Yep. So he's got a -6 on this last swing.
And that is only a 13. So that doesn't hit either. I am swinging
Right.
for the fences.
Fixia, what you doing?
I'm going to move over here, please. So on the other side of him, just to kind of get out of the way a little bit, and then I want to do battle medicine on myself because I'm looking real rough. That is a 23.
23, 2d8.
Okay. And that is only 7 back to myself. And then for my last action, can I... actually, you know what? As a free action, I want to drop my crossbow. And for my last action, I want to draw my scimitar.
Last action, draw scimitar. Gotcha. All right. Well, this thing's surrounded at the moment. And looks like Kaz is the only one hurt at the moment over there, correct?
Yes.
All right. So it's
Me
going
and
to
Wolfie are fine.
It is going to bite Kaz. 23 to hit.
Yep.
For 18 points of damage.
Jesus.
Second will be another bite on Kaz. That will be a 25, so not a crit.
Yep.
Well, that time I rolled well. Only 8 points of damage that time.
I'm at 0.
You're dying 1. It is going to try to hit you a third time then. For 21 to bump you to dying 2.
Yay, demons.
Yay, demons who enjoy inhabiting dead bodies.
Fucking assholes.
Tristan.
All right. Tristan gives a really odd look to the much better armored cleric that just put him between, or put the demon closer to the unarmored wizard.
The magically armored wizard.
He doesn't know that.
I shoot him a look back like, you saw that look I just got, right? So, you saw that hit that I just got. So, yeah. I don't
Okay,
see
well, you
doing
guys
that.
are eye-fucking each other. What are you doing, Tristan?
I will step forward and do the job that the cleric of Sarenrae, a hater of demons, is supposed to do, and I'm going to attempt to smack it with my staff. Natty 20. For a total of 26 to hit.
Well, that is a critical hit. What's your bludgeoning damage do?
All right. The target is flat-footed until the end of its next turn.
Nice.
So it will take, max 8 damage.
8 damage.
And then I will attempt to smack it again. That's 17
17 is a hit.
for 2 damage.
Okay.
And then I will throw up my shield.
Womp, womp, womp. Talon?
Okay, so I read up on what I was misunderstanding. So, enhanced elemental familiar gives you. Enhanced familiar gives you 4 familiar abilities or master abilities. The one I'm looking at is spell delivery. If your familiar is in a space, you can cast. If they're in my space, I can touch them, and then they can deliver a ranged touch spell.
Okay, so you can transfer touch spells to your familiar to deliver.
Yeah.
Or your
Yeah.
animal companion.
And then they can continue it on from there. But
Okay.
it says here you can use your familiar to deliver a ranged touch spell and extend the spell through your familiar.
Okay, yeah, you can cast a ranged touch through your familiar as if you basically use them as the start of the range rather than yourself.
Okay.
So
All
at
right.
less than 30 feet, it's not real useful.
I mean, fair. Alright. Well, we'll go ahead and have the wolf attack first.
Okay, so first action, command the wolf to attack. It does.
Yep.
Roll your first to hit.
20 to hit.
20 hits.
That would be 8. 5 damage for that one.
Okay.
And then second attack. So both of them are in melee.
Yes.
Move me 10 up behind my wolf,
Okay.
and
And
then
What the
What?
wolf roll to hit on that last roll?
19, 26,
26 even after the -5?
21. Sorry,
His wolf's really good. All right.
Well, that's,
God.
that's
I rolled a
that's
19 on
difference.
that one.
Okay, so damage.
Another 5.
Okay. And then you moved up with your second action. What's your third action?
Third action. Oh, it's fuck. Well, let me see what spells I have that I can do real quick. We'll go ahead and use a Ray of Frost at the one in front of James.
Ray of Frost is only one action?
2 actions.
Oh shit, no, it's 2. Never mind. We'll just we'll stay behind the wolf and we'll just hold that last action then.
Okay, so nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
All right. Well, the cleric ran.
For now, tactical retreat.
Well,
That's
this
what the
thing's-
kids are calling it nowadays.
Yeah.
Gonna pop up right in front of him between the cleric and the wolf.
Which
but
one?
Not. Number 1 is popping up right up one more. As it burrowed.
It wants to get
under-
away from that battle wizard.
Well, it wants to take out the thing that can do holy damage. Since, holy symbol prominently displayed on the shield.
Right.
24 to hit.
That's a hit.
And that one is 16 points of damage.
And I'm at 0, so dying 1.
You're at dying 1.
Never make yourself a target, man.
It will pop
I'm always
you
a target.
to dying 2
Stay
as
on
it
target.
goes to attack you a second time.
Alrighty.
Kaz, it is time for that flat check.
This is my natural roll.
Yes.
12?
12? You're good.
At dying 2?
It should be a DC 12 then, right?
I believe that is possibly correct.
Because it should be your dying condition plus 10.
Correct.
So you are still dying 2, but you are not dying dead.
So she didn't stabilize with her flat check?
Oh no, she did. She's
So she's at 0. Wounded
right.
2.
She's
So she's stabilized.
right. You don't lose the dying condition.
Right. Just the way I don't think I understood the way you said it well. So, good.
I think I probably said it a little bit off.
Yeah, that's all good. Just want to make sure.
That is Stanley.
Stanley will take his warhammer and attempt to shove this creature into the grave just like he did to Kaz. So that is my athletics, correct?
Correct.
So that's a +8, so a 24.
24. You shove it into the grave. It'll take
And
same
I
damage.
can follow. Can I follow up to where Kaz is? Just one square, right?
Yes.
Without an extra action.
Correct.
Okay, and then I will pull out
Never pull
my.
out.
My
Never
couch pulls
surrender.
out, but I don't. I'll pull out my last elixir of life and pour it in Kaz's throat, hoping that she swallows. I like lizards.
Oh, okay. With that success, your dying went to 1. It actually adjusts every time you make the success or not. Well, that's good to know.
Okay, and then I will roll her 1d6 for my elixir. You got 5 hit points back.
All right.
And that's all 3 of my actions.
And
Shove, interact,
Have
and-
the wounded one condition at that point.
And And then did the demon guy take the same bludgeoning damage?
Yeah, he took some damage from falling.
Okay.
Fixia, I need a flat check from you.
Oh, all right. 18.
18, all right. You're now at dying 1.
All right.
And both of the creatures, when you healed her, wailed in agony as if you had hurt them. Those of you who speak Abyssal hear them lamenting the loss of a meal.
It's called Weight Watchers, bitch.
Okay, so you're there. This one down there. Will you bring Kaz back up to...
Yep.
Oh, and with that, sorry too, I dropped my Warhammer as a free action because I would have had to drop something to grab my potion.
Okay. Let's see. This thing is pissed at you for stealing its meal, so it's going to burrow up behind Stanley.
Number 2.
Yeah, number 2's burrowing up behind Stanley. And that is a 31 to hit.
That will be a crit.
Oh. 38 points of damage as I max that.
And I am dying 1.
And with its second attack, it misses, bringing you to dying 2.
At least it missed.
Tristan, these things are bouncing around the battlefield and just dropping your friends. What are you doing?
All right. Which of the 2 would appear to be more wounded?
Number 2 has taken multiple wounds, whereas number 1 is only been hit by you.
Okay. You know what? I'm just going to say screw it and hit them both. Reflex save.
Electric Arc,
Yep.
DC
18.
damage.
8.
All right. Number 2 poofs into a demonic cloud of smoke, and number 1 gets a little zap.
And then I'll shout at it in Abyssal, face me, demon!
All right.
And for my last action, I'll use my shield.
Shield. Talon, what are you doing?
All right. We're going to touch the wolf and cast Magic Fang on him. That gives him a +1 striking to his unarmored attack, so Jaws. Gains a +1 bonus attack rolls and increases the number of damage to dice to 2.
Right.
So, after I do that, I'm going to order the thing to attack, which should be all 3 of my actions, leaving just the wolf to kill number 1.
So here's where you roll your crit fail.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Am I a prophet?
Yeah.
Oh, Ben 9. He did
Can
crit
I
fail
please
again.
just
But this
have
time,
the hero point, like...
what's that crit card say for melee natural?
Unarmed. That tastes awful. If this was a Jaws attack or similar, you are sickened 3.
Oh, that poor wolf.
It's going to make its second attack, but to order it to attack this thing again next round due to the critical fail on top of that, you're going to have to handle the animal.
Yeah.
So roll for its second attack, -5. What'd you roll, Ben?
Hold on. Let me do the math.
Math is hard.
-5.
-5.
Got a 3.
A 3? Yeah,
I
that's...
rolled a 4. +4 with the sickened condition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the wolf is retching.
Yep.
Retching real bad.
Fuck playing a druid. Oh well. Alright. So that's the end of my turn.
Yeah.
Then by session 10, I think you can go through each class.
I mean, we might be able to.
All right. 29 to hit.
Challenge
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's a critical hit.
That's not a critical. Oh yeah, it is. Yep, that is critical. Cool.
So you are now at dying 3.
All right.
It's going to miss on its second bite to bring you to dead. And third attack at a -10. Draw me a crit fail card. Is it natty 1?
Ooh.
Unarmed.
Yes.
Something's broken. You take 1d4 bludgeoning damage, and you can't use this attack until healed. Ouch.
Oh. Oh.
Your shield kind of flared with a little bit of divine light as it tried to kill you, and instead broke its jaw.
Right. There is a gun.
Quite a few.
Kaz, what are you doing? You are currently prone.
Or stand up.
Stand up. Second action.
I'm going to go to our cleric and shove my last minor healing potion down his throat.
Okay, so move and draw a potion as your third action.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, Stanley, you need to make a flat check, correct?
I do, and that was a 3.
Okay, your dying condition increases by 1 step.
Yep.
Stanley Yelnats.
Fixia, I need a flat check from you.
All
You are
right.
dying 3.
That is a 16.
16, you are dying 2. Tristan, didn't take your challenge seriously.
Nope. So, I will see. That's 2 actions, I believe. Let me double check. No, that is 1 action. All right, so I will, using Hand of the Apprentice, hurl my staff at it, because I have a much better to hit with that. Natty 20, 28.
Nice.
Draw yourself a card, sir, as you know how to cheat.
Oh.
I have a horrible poker
Oh,
face.
and I
okay?
got choices here because this is a magical spell and it's a bludgeoning weapon.
It just does the bludgeoning damage.
Just does the
so-
bludgeoning? All right.
yeah.
The target is stunned 1. So it takes 6 points of damage.
Just normal damage.
No, staff does a d4. Unless I use it two-handed.
Ah,
So I rolled a 3.
don't you add your pertinent ability
Oh,
modifier?
you're right. Yes. So that would be 6 plus 8 is 14 points of damage.
That's
there we
better.
go.
So that's my first action, and as my staff comes back to me, I'll take a step and use my last action because I have not used it on him to use battle medicine. That is a 16.
He used battle medicine on himself, so you cannot use it on him.
Ah, all right. Well then,
True.
that will be a wasted action.
You could try to swing with your staff at a -5. Or use your shield, or
Yeah, I'll use my shield because I'm back up in its business.
yep. All right. Let's see. Talon,
Yep.
what are you doing?
Yeah.
Um.
If that isn't the mood of this round.
I
Fuck. I guess we'll. So,
I feel like that's the
what
mood of this
can I
campaign.
We'll hit it with an electric arc. Fuck it.
Okay. Roll your to hit. Oh wait, I just roll save.
Yeah.
Damage.
Damage would be 3 damage.
Don't you add your pertinent ability modifier to that?
6 damage.
Thank you. And it seemed to take all of it. Last action.
We'll try to handle the animal and see if I can get the wolf to attack.
So you're giving the wolf 2 actions.
Oh, that's right. I do have to give him 2 actions, don't I?
Well, the wolf this round is just going to try to break that sickened with its 2 actions. So give me a fortitude save.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that. That would be a... Ooh, only 13.
Well, since this was from a crit card effect, that is a fail on that action. Try again.
Only slightly better. 15.
15, it's down to sickened 1.
Yay!
This thing,
It's stunned and has a broken jaw.
it is stunned for a turn, which means it does nothing. Oh no, it reduces the number of actions gained, so it has 2 actions still. But it's going to try one last gasp to slay the cleric. And I do not believe a 20 is a critical hit on you, even prone.
What's it attacking with? Because his jaw was broken.
It started casting, and black energy erupted from it as it slapped into him.
Oh, okay. All right.
So
Just wanna make sure.
you'll start dying again at dying 3,
All right.
but it didn't push you to dying 4. And with its last action, it burrows. Kaz, what are you doing?
I'm gonna shove this healing potion down, fix his throat.
Okay. Is it a healing potion or is it an elixir of life?
Minor
A
healing.
minor healing potion.
Okay, so D8, and it is magical healing.
Wait.
Oh, we've been playing Wounded wrong.
Yeah, I realized that when you were going through it.
Yep, but that's okay. We'll play it right from now on. So you're a wounded 1 until it's such point as somebody hits you with a treat wounds check. Magical healing does not remove it. Or if you're restored to full hit points and rest for 10 minutes. I actually kind of like that a little bit. But
No,
I don't.
So since nobody is at risk of dying at this point, combat is over.
I mean, I'm dying too.
Right.
So I'm gonna, since I'm back up now, I'm gonna go ahead and cast reaction heal just to burst
Okay.
area. I realize I probably should have done that when
fucking demon was here.
No, you would have healed the demon as well.
With positive, like good.
Yep.
Heal?
Demons
heal
are living
through positive
creatures.
healing.
Ah, okay. Well, I guess that I didn't do that. That is a natural 20. That roll.
There's no attack roll on that. It's just a flat D8.
No. Fuck you, I guess. 4, 6.
All right. So everybody's there. Anybody who got up from nearly dying is at wounded 1.
I think I need to head back in the church and see if the pastor can give me a hand here.
What I'm thinking.
I'm
Pretty
gonna
much all of us.
limp my way into the church.
Yeah, he'll be able to drop one more bois for the day based off of the spells he had remaining, and hits everyone back for 16.
And can I get him to do a treat wounds on me?
He does not have a healer's kit at the moment.
Okay.
So with you said if we go back to full though, that removes the wounding condition.
Correct. If you
Okay.
get a treat wounds check or get full hit points and rest for 10
So
minutes.
okay.
So you still have to rest.
Okay.
And
Let's see. Stanley, are you back to full or are you still down?
Nope. Still down.
Okay. Let's see. Can I go ahead? I'm assuming it's been an hour since the last time I did a medicine check on him.
it has not been an hour, no.
You mean it was long before we came to the church and did all this that I did the medicine check on him. It hasn't been an hour.
But it hasn't been an hour since I did the medicine check on him.
Okay.
Yep.
We're good.
The last place to look is the crypt to make sure it's clear.
Gonna also, as note, pick up my warhammer.
Yeah. But everybody keep track of where your hit points and stuff are,
Mm-hmm.
because we will do the crypt next week.
Works for me. All right. So, next week our game schedule should be normal because I don't have to work Monday or Tuesday. And the next stream should be Saturday night, which should be the Temple of Elemental Evil stream. So we will see everybody then. Have a great night, folks.
Have a
good
good one.
night, everybody.
Have a good night.
Yeah.
See you guys.